We are back to recording, so now this will be a separate VOD. So we'll have one for Mutant Road Zero, one for Phoenix Point. Sick. I liked the intro. It felt very ominous, actually. That was actually really cool. That was actually very cool. I didn't really know the lore. I thought it was because I guess like XCOM adjacent. I thought it was like aliens, but I guess they're not aliens. They're killer crabs. They're killer crabs, which is also very cool. Yeah, sure, I agree. Do not connect. No, you're not collecting anonymous telemetry. Find the old Phoenix Point lore. It's really good. So is Phoenix Point a continuation of another games? Like, is this a continuation of a franchise, or did they make a new? This is a new franchise. Options. Do you have borderless full screen? Yes, you do. Oh, perfect. All right, 10 out of 10 game. 10 out of 10 game. It has windowed borderless. That's all I need. That's all I need, actually. And Phoenix Point, nice. All right, you guys should be able to hear it now as well. Starting now. It's just a standalone thing. Hell yeah, I like it. Okay, so it is. I'm already getting a lot of like cool Cthulhu vibes. Actually, sick. Okay, we could watch cinematic. Okay, well, guys, pretend like I haven't just seen the cinematic. This is brand new right here. Brand new. Guys, the year is hot. That's crazy. The year's getting hot right now for us as well.
A so-called giant virus with the largest genome
giant virus.
The crab
is that how genomes work? I guess like it just has a really long string of DNA, maybe. Okay, so the crabs are getting angry, and then they make big clouds, and then the clouds are attacking the coastline.
We all saw it.
And then the crabs are now coming out to attack us from the coastline.
It's obvious that what we're dealing with here is a biological weapon.
I don't know about that. I think Parkinization has just taken its course. This is such a creepy shot, by the way. Like, not even just the walking, but like the weird, like you could just tell from like the way it's shown that they're like not doing it like with their own mind. That's a very good shot right there. That is some horrifying stuff. I actually really like that one. That's so ominous. I'm really, that got me intrigued. All right, big killer crab with a sick ass guitar solo indeed. Start a new game. Strategy. I think we just stay on veteran, right? I think we probably just stick with this. The Seaborn wins. A few of the stories on the website definitely have that Cthulhu Eldritch vibe. It's like, I'm not sure. I thought we just ran into crab, but like this does not see. This seems like straight up Cthulhu. This isn't just big crab under the ice, right? IS3 ending 2 is canon. It seems like this is kind of the continuation. All right, we are going to use all the DLC though. Promotionals, sure. That's fine. I mean, I can just turn off skin if I don't want to use it. When a faction becomes supportive, its havens do not require time-consuming exploration when encountered. Cool.
Yellow alert. Other refugees are coming from the coast.
You're gonna be finding the website now and sending it over? Hell yeah, no, I'm down for that for sure.
We need weapons, vehicles, and food. If there's anyone that can respond.
Okay.
We listened to the number stations every day. I took turns with Jacob, waiting for our signal. And finally, it came. A scarab got it too. Its AI directing it to our rendezvous point.
Okay.
We had no news from Symes for many months. Did he send the activation codes? I was desperate to know what happened to him. The mutants were on the march again. Something was happening. If the mist was back, then it meant that the Pandora virus was mutating again. Twisting the human form into new horrors.
Oh, okay, so these people were once human.
We needed to regroup, rebuild. But first, we had to get to that scarab.
Okay. Interesting. I thought it was just crabs, but it looks like were people turned into weird crabs. Found it. Mind if food? Yeah, go for it. How much does it spoil the story of this game? Because I don't want to spoil myself too much on this. All right, camera movement, drag, camera rotate with Q and E, T and G. Okay. Q and E might take a bit to get used to, but that's not too bad. And then, oh, I have limited ammo. Interesting. Okay.
This is the rendezvous point. The scarab is waiting for us right over there.
You have to reread it again, but it doesn't spoil too much. Just explores the setting with short stories. Yeah, go for it. That sounds good then. All right, right click on the tile. All right.
Located.
Enemy icons above your action bar. Show spotted enemy is a red icon. Show an enemy in direct line of sight of the selected soldier. Okay. Left click on the soldier or press tab. Let's move to attack. A blue shooting line will be drawn from the selected tile if the enemy can be shotted from it. Move to selected tile. Okay, right click to move.
Target located.
Spotting while moving. Your movement is interrupted if you spot an enemy. This doesn't end your turn. Okay. Got it. So if it doesn't end the turn. Actually, I do like that it interrupts me, but it doesn't stop. But it doesn't end the turn. Because that's actually, that is a bit of a pain with XCOM when you move somewhere and you accidentally walk by 3 guys that were invisible behind a wall and you just keep walking to your death. Like very old XCOM. Okay. A few of them are like from before Pandora virus, right when it was emerging. Really good shit. Hell yeah. Feel free to send it. All right, the health bar displays your current hit points when targeting an enemy. The amount of damage your attack could deal is shown on the health bar. The wider the bar, the more certain the damage will be inflicted. The shot is marked in white. It's almost guaranteed to kill the Arthon. Okay. And I'm guessing depending on where I hit them will determine how much damage like that shot would do. You end your turn anytime by pressing the end turn or the backspace key. Okay, I'm guessing they're gonna like hit me? Yeah, so I took some damage. Phoenix forces. I can shoot.
Target.
I can free aim. When shooting, you can enter free aim mode for precise targeting. Use free aim or scroll. That is actually really, really cool. That is really, really cool. In free aim mode, you'll shoot from the soldier's point of view. The outer blue circle shows where all your shots will land. The more accurate the weapon, the smaller the circle. Shooting at different body parts can disable them, denying the enemy some abilities. Zoom in and out. Okay, so I can aim at like the head and the arm. I can hit the torso. Okay. Bleed if disabled, bleeding, less willpower, less max HP. I could shoot like the pincer, which will, I guess, get rid of an action point. Okay, cool. That's actually really cool. A few of them are like, oh, I already read that, sorry. Now that you know basic movement, shooting time to finish the mission, be on the lookout for hostiles. Vehicles are a special type of unit that can transport Phoenix operatives. To enter a vehicle, move a soldier to the entry marker next to it and confirm boarding. Okay. Is there like an Overwatch? Reload. Current weapon ammunition will be lost. Recover. Recover will points equal to half willpower. Become immune to panic for a turn. Bash. Fire weapon. Okay, I'm assuming maybe we get Overwatch like later. Okay, so we'll move up to here, I guess, for now.
Visual range.
Who and where? Okay, so there's a guy over there. Oh, but I have limited action points. Okay. So I can move to like right here. And then I can move you to like right here as well. Okay. I can still shoot? No, I can't. How many? Oh, action points 4. Okay. So that's where my action points are. So I guess we just end turn. All right. Ooh, that guy kind of went behind cover there. That was actually quite smart. That guy was actually using his head a little bit. That guy, ooh, that guy's right in my face. Ow, these guys got some movement on them. Okay, spotted enemies. All allies and spotted enemies will appear as icons above the action bar. You can hover, click them to select a specific character. Okay. So I can fire a weapon at you. I can do free aim. I could aim for the head and I'll almost certainly kill it. Because he's just kind of right in front of me. Okay, so I see how this works. I see what the cost is. Free aim. Head. So I'll probably hit the head a little and maybe also some of the torso. Nice. That is really cool. You. I could shoot. If I do free aim, I could shoot the arm. Let's just do shoot and see how it does. Okay, so I can kill them by just like shooting the arm regularly still.
Moving to coordinates.
Okay, nice. That is very cool. I'm gonna move you up to like right. Okay, so I can see. Oh no, that's how many points I have remaining, not how many points it takes to do the action. Okay, got it. I got it. And okay, so I do think we got them all. I do think we got them all. All right. And I can actually get you just right in there. Enter the vehicle, yes. And that does appear to be a free action. Yes, and turn. Enter vehicle is a free action, hell yeah. All right, and now we have vehicles. Mission complete, get to the Scarab. So we are injured though. Okay. We evacuated and we got some skill points. Neat, I like that, I like that. All right, so far not too bad, so far not too bad.
After several hours traveling, the howling noises stopped.
That's probably
And
good,
then so
right?
did the Scarab. I did a quick survey around our position.
Oh, I like how we're not actually like driving it. It's just kind of driving us around, and we're like, "What do we do here?" And the car is like, "I don't know. I was just told to go here."
Supplies and equipment, but they often attracted desperate gangs. The AI gave us the reason for our stop: an emergency rescue signal from another Phoenix operative.
Okay.
We had a location too, right in the middle of that station. The Scarab made it clear that we should attempt a rescue before continuing with our journey.
Bloody AI
Despite
Uber,
no sign of the
right?
mutants, our comrade was clearly under threat. The Scarab's missile launcher would prove very useful.
I do like that we get missiles. They're like, it's like, you know, we got to go into a scary place, but missiles are
The
cool.
Phoenix operatives should be close by. There are hostiles up ahead, so
there's
stay
4 action
vigilant.
points to use for movement, shooting, and other actions. These can be performed in any order. I like that they can be performed in any order. Can I... Scarab is a heavily armored vehicle that can transport your soldiers. Equip the powerful missile launcher. Select missiles from the action bar to learn about it. Launch 2 missiles at the target location. I have... select a target point for the Scarab's missile blast and press the left click to launch. Any character caught in the orange blast area will be injured unless they have cover from terrain. Targeting is not precise. Missiles may land away from your desired target point, especially at longer range. Okay, got it. So I could just drop this on, like, somebody's head. Okay, so I guess I'm guessing this is not, like, the vehicle DLC that lets me use vehicles. I'm guessing this is a little different. Move you up to here. Movement and action points. The soldier can spend 1 AP to move a number of titles based on their speed. The 4 highlighted zones show you how far you can move on with each AP spent. So in other words, I can move right here.
Area covered.
And then kneel low terrain to assume a low cover, blocking some fire. And then I can shoot this guy if I want to. Like how I immediately just decide, actually, I'm going to kill this guy. Alright, shoot him, I guess. Alright, well, he didn't like that very much, I'm getting the feeling. Getting the feeling he was not a fan of that. Should try killing him. Nice. Oh, actually, I do get to move this guy. Nice. I'll just move you up to, like, right here then, pal. I'll move you right here, pal. Nothing like a heavily armed car to introduce yourself to the neighbors. I think that can only go well. I also appear to have, like, a heal of some kind. Very good. Move up to, like, right here. Ally locate. You found the operator who sent the distress call. Friendly characters are marked with a white circle. Move a soldier inside to recruit and take control over them. Okay, I'm gonna keep you... I'm gonna put you on Overwatch here. Allows you to fire within an area during an enemy's turn. If an enemy enters the Overwatch zone, your soldier automatically shoots. Okay, so the farther the zone, the wider... I'm guessing the less accurate it is. We'll do, like, to right here. Select a target position, direct Overwatch against. When they enter, that'll trigger. Cone width. Okay. Can I do... Cost 2 action points. Target position. I'm trying. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. I think I got it. I'm gonna move my guy over to, like, right here. And then, surprisingly not running into anybody trying to kill me yet, which is cool. So I'm going to probably just end there and have him go inside here next turn. You named your first son PX1. Why did you name him PX1? And shooting lines. Blue lines indicate the operative has enough AP to move and shoot. Yellow indicates they have the line of sight, but not enough AP. Got it. Fair enough. Can I not? Oh, right. Sorry, it's this way. Oh, no, I just can't get in that spot because he's currently standing there. You'll admit there's some grammar issues on the website, just missing words, but all the good short stories are pretty good. Hell yeah. After the car. Oh, is the car called a PX1? Okay. Very good. I like this. I like the sound of that. No weapon. Crate on the nearby tower might contain useful items. Move out and use the jump jet ability to get to the crate. Okay. So jump jet to... Okay, we'll move right here, and I guess we'll do that next turn. Because I don't have enough movement to get up there. Yeah, I don't have enough to get there this turn. We can move right here just so that we're at an easier chance. Or it'll be easier to get there next turn. You are going to move up to, like, right here. And then... You're going to hold for now. Oh, I didn't mean to end turn. I meant to swap to the car. Whoopsies.
Action.
Well, it's only like 2 bandits so far. That could be worse. That could certainly be worse. Alright. Heavy torso armor comes equipped with jump packs, allowing soldiers to fly over obstacles and reach very high points. Scroll up, use the camera to reveal the highest level of the tower. They use 3 action points. Okay. We also used will points there, which I imagine are limited item, or a limited resource. Crates usually contain useful items. Move the big gun and autocannon to the top ready item slot and pick up the ammo and medkit. Weapon and medkit's going to be used if they're in the soldier's ready section. So move that into ready. Ammo. Ammo. Medkit. Okay, so... Okay, I see. Oh, that's actually cool. I like that. The autocannons have a powerful heavy weapon with high damage but low accuracy. Cost 3 action points to fire, so use with it to deal with nearby enemies. Reload. Cool. Okay, nice. I could go right here. And I can't shoot anybody. I can move over here and maybe get Overwatch, like in this direction. So if anyone runs across that way, I can maybe get a little bit of a shot on him. Back when you played Phoenix Point seriously for the first time, you loved reading the short stories and getting more of the very much Cthulhu and Crab setting of Phoenix Point. It feels very Cthulhu Crab. It really does. Just like from the little bits the fact that they people were getting like mind controlled in this weird way is like, there's something going on. There is something going on here, and I'm very excited to see what it's about. The enemies are arriving from them, so don't leave your soldiers exposed. Okay. Overwatching enemy, they've said in Overwatch, you'll shoot at any Phoenix soldier enters Overwatch cone. Okay, so I don't want to enter that cone, essentially. You did not trigger my Overwatch. Ow. Jerk. Soldiers wearing armor, which reduces damage according to the value. Different body parts may have different armor values according to the various armor types worn by the soldier. Okay. So if I free aim on you... This guy's wearing a football helmet, are you kidding me? Alright, man, good for you. Alright. You know what? Shoot again. Kill his ass. Or try to, at any rate. Try to kill him at any rate. Yeah, shoot him. Can I? Damaged? But I guess he has armor or something there, because we did not really do that much to him. You. I want to just shoot down at this poor guy. I want to shoot down. Oh, okay, so this is actually not a really good chance to hit, but might as well.
You're gone, buddy. Nice.
Okay, I'm actually a big fan of that. That went pretty well. Rockets. You know? No, we'll wait. We'll wait. You hit his gun. You can in fact hit the gun someone's carrying, which does not damage the person, but disable their weapon. Really? Wait, that's actually really cool. Okay. So that might actually be worth trying to do, I guess, depending on the enemy or the target I got. I completely forgot this guy was right here. I guess I can move right here, shoot the guy, move back, because I can do things in any turn order, right? He's not like an Overwatch, so I can do pre-aim, go right for his head, and then move back right here. I'm guessing he can do the same, though, which is where it gets dangerous, right? I'm going to move over here behind the cover and then do an Overwatch kind of like right there.
On Overwatch. Let them come.
Okay, and then you are going to move to like right here and shoot that guy because you'll be covered from this side, which is where I want you to be covered from. Fire, just free aim? Ooh, I actually don't have a great shot. Wait. Ah, no, they'd survive barely. That's, well, we might be needing a med kit here. Might be needing to use a med kit. He does have bleed, though, at least. That's something. Alright, I think we're going to be using that missile launcher next turn. Ow. Bleeding takes effect on their turn starts. If an enemy is going to bleed for the rest of the turn, they might be dead either way. I was going to say, they almost bled to death, but not quite. Also, he went outside of my cone of fire. Unfortunate. Alright, well, I'm going to grab you. I want to delete this man, so I'm going to do that. And there he goes. He has been deleted. Target deleted. You... are you able to shoot anybody? Fire weapon. Oh, I guess I'm not able to hit anybody, actually. Unless... Okay, so there's nobody I can actually hit with my guy right now, essentially, is the problem. I was gonna say, I think I move... Yeah, move him a tile to the left. Shoot this guy. He's got a lot of armor. Alright, shoot him. And then he's dazed, which is cool. They only have 1 AP and 50% accuracy for 1 turn, then return to normal. They get dazed when they take a lot of shock damage from melee attack or heavy weapons. Okay, we'll go back behind cover here. So in other words, that guy's not really going to be a problem. All right, let's kill this guy. And then move over here. And there's a guy right there still. Gonna have you go... Can you hit... You can't hit him. So I'm gonna have you set up an Overwatch cone, like, right here. And end turn. They were dead. They were gonna bleed. Oh, that's right. They would have died to bleed. Whoopsies. Kind of forgot about that one. Ah, they still hit me. That's kind of cool. I like how it does, like, I do like how it's like he hit me in, like, the little gap there. Like, I'm sure that's gonna infuriate me later when I get killed by somebody, but right now that was kind of cool. Right now that was kind of cool to see. All right, kill that guy. Okay, interesting. So there's like a lot more, I guess. I don't know if variety is the right word. Yeah, variety might be the right word. I guess, you know, variety is the right, variability maybe is a better word. In that, like, for instance, that time the game was like, hey, you'll kill this guy. And I hit him with 2 of the shots, but not 3, right? Because, like, one ended up just going a little wide. Because it only gives you kind of the best approximation of where your shots are going to hit. Let's end turn. This guy is really not happy. All right, well, I'm going to shoot you again, man. I'm gonna kill you, actually. Can I seriously not hit him? Wow, I can't hit him. Okay, I messed up there, actually. I should have checked ahead of time if I could make a shot. Pre-aim. I'm gonna aim for the head. I think I can hit the head pretty solidly here. Yeah, there we go.
Ow!
Yeah, it turns out getting shot in the head does not feel great. And then reloading did take an action. An independent, sure, I guess. I'll take that, I guess. Might as well. I'm not using it, but maybe someone else will find a use for it on my wonderful team here. Here, I'll move you up to here and shoot this fella as well. Genuine ballistics just puts a step above like other XComs. I like that. I like that it's, well, like, I guess it's still kind of percentage based, but I like that it exists where you can be like, okay, I want to target this part essentially. And reload. All right, end turn. Ooh, ow. Okay, so that really hurt. You'll in fact barely ever use the independent stuff because if it's worse than anything else you have access to at the start. Got it. So in other words, that one was just to pick up for fun. That was just to have for a fun time. Okay, my guy actually can't really do anything up here. I probably should have had him just drop down.
Targeting.
Pre-aim. Get your headshot, idiot. Get headshotted, idiot.
Glad you found some gear, because you're gonna need it. Now you're part of my squad.
All right. Do we... Oh, that's mission complete. Nice. We are still injured. I don't know how much we heal between missions. It looks like we healed from the last one, but I don't know if that was just because we're in like story missions right now or not. That is cool looking. I like all the, like the different faction like looks and stuff I'm seeing here so far as well.
After the battle, the Scarab resumed its course towards our base, struggling through the rough terrain. Strange growths were contorting the road, smashing against its armor.
I see,
It
I
wasn't
see.
long before it took one too many hits.
No, my
The engine gave a
car!
loud crack, and the AI went dark.
I can't believe it.
We had
The forest
lost a
killed my
valuable
car.
member of the team.
That's it. I'm cutting
We
down
knew
an
we were
acre of the
close to our
Amazon. I'm building an
destination,
AI
but we
data
didn't
center
know
for
what we would
that.
find there. If we were to advance on foot, we had to exercise extreme caution.
Sindarians have some cool shit,
Approaching
not to be
the
confused with the
base, we
Dictat
heard
and Star
gunshots.
Sector.
Jacob and
Got
Omar took
it.
positions by my side. What was going on inside?
Omar's armor looks
A
so
bandit
cool. I'm a
ambush?
sucker for like the
Something
full
much
helmet
worse.
look. And I like
Following
that it
Phoenix
was
protocol, we readied our weapons.
it's like when
It
you
is
combine
time
that
to
with like the
reclaim
character
our
who's like
home.
the tank with the big beefy armor, he looks so cool,
Tread
dude.
lightly. There are hostiles up ahead. Let's get rid of them and clean up this mess.
All right, Sophia. Rotate the camera and you take advantage of corridors to ambush Phoenix operatives. Get a better view. Okay. Got it. So is this the game telling me that there's going to be someone that's about to ambush me? All right, I'll have you move up to like right here. Okay. So there is a larva thing over there.
Right there.
So let's shoot it, I guess.
Finger on the trigger.
Poison worm. All right, you're dead. Nice. This game doesn't seem to, you know how like XCOM, how you have like stealth kind of, it doesn't seem to have that, or there doesn't seem to be like a stealth phase. Not that I found yet, at least. All right, I'm gonna move a little aggressively here because I have Omar to back me up. Okay, enemy spotted over there. I'm gonna move right here, and I think I'll still have decent cover. Is there another one? Okay, there's two of them over there. I think they're far enough away. I'm hoping they're melee based. Ally located. Ooh, okay. I do want to get them in my squad here. I'm gonna be aggressive. Can I use my jet jump? No, it doesn't get me farther movement. The worm, there's in fact stealth. Just because you can see an enemy doesn't mean it can see you back. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. That's actually a good point. So these guys might not even know I'm here. They might be busy with Arena here. Damn, Arena. Okay. Pop off, run. Pulls off a sick trick shot, immediately runs into a wall.
No visual, but I can hear commotion coming
Hostiles
from the
detected.
hangar.
The sound of
We
gunshots
must
suggest
investigate.
allies under attack. Location beacon show location of unknown entity. Enemy, allied, or neutral in parts of the battlefield which can be heard but not seen. Well, given that it's shooting and I hear worm sounds, I'm fairly certain that's an ally. Pandoran activity. Okay. It's all based on your enemy's perception of stats. Certain enemies have like really high perception. Got it. Okay, cool. This may be a little overkill, but I think it's... So I missed 2 of my shots there. Actually, the worms are kind of hard to deal with because, what do you call it? The worms are a little hard to deal with because they're very small and low to the ground. Like, I missed 2 of my shots there just because he was low and close to the ground. All right, what do we got from the crate here? Cypher HG, a Cypher handgun, effective backup weapon in case your main gun or one arms gets disabled. Sniper class soldiers like Arena are proficient and fire them with enhanced accuracy. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave this here because I'm guessing we give I have a feeling we give this to Arena.
Steady, take Overwatch positions and wait for them to come.
Remember to save your game. Ooh, good catch. Probably make a save. Save. The small, highly accuracy guns are a thing to use first against them. So, like the snipers, basically. Okay, makes sense. We're gonna wait for now on you. You're over here. I think you're the only one who can do something. All right, Arena, please come, like, closer to me. Or not. That's cool. Yeah, so they're probably gonna walk down this corridor. So I know that's something, I just don't know who it is.
Rolling out.
Rah, indeed, we are rhying. What's up, Falco? Hope you're having a good day. What are you up to? We are doing some Phoenix Point. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it. How's your day going, though? Snipers are high damage, so a bit overkill. You might not have the gun yet, but you really prefer the Sindri and handgun as a sidearm for dealing with the squishy things. I think we just found it in the crate, right? You made soup? Ooh, what kind of soup did you make? What kind of soup did you make, out of curiosity? I'm always a big soup fan. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner, but soup actually does sound pretty good right about now. Soup does sound quite appealing. I'm at the soup store with the soup. The classics. Ares, that's what I have, right? That is what I have. So I'll grab one of you. Not enough action points. And grenades. Got it. Chicken vegetable, nice. Oh, that's the Phoenix Point. Oh, okay, got it. I misunderstood.
They can't stop me.
Variant. Chicken vegetable is good. I'm always a chicken noodle kind of guy, just because, I mean, it's a classic for a reason, right? It's a classic for a reason, because it's, well, good. I like the taste. I also like to throw in some croutons, get a little crunch in there. Although I go a little overkill to the point where it's less soup with croutons and more croutons with broth, you know what I mean? It's more just croutons with broth than anything else. Mind Fragger. Danger creatures that latch onto a soldier's head, mind controlling them. Best way to deal with them is set a short range Overwatch cone and shoot it down as it approaches. I see. Counterpoint. I'm gonna shoot that before it even gets close. Take all the loot you can, by the way, since you can store it in overworld inventory and equip it. Oh, okay, good to know, good to know. All right, so we will definitely be doing that later for sure then. I'm gonna set an Overwatch cone, I think. Inside Overwatch, and then maybe injured by friendly fire, good to know. I'm gonna place an Overwatch cone. I don't know what I expect to find here, but I'm worried more of those guys are gonna walk in, and they kind of scare me. The reason not take loot is if you're topped off an inventory, and grabbing it would get you killed. Makes sense, makes sense. Might try to add some kind of pasta next time, feeling there's something missing. Are you looking, what are you looking to add, like, for, like, is it, like, crunch you want, or what are you trying to get out of it? Oh, do I have to go right here for the... Oh, sorry, it's I definitely don't have enough. Definitely don't have enough action points. Do I? I do, okay. Nice. I kind of messed up there because I didn't quite understand the system, but I got there. I got there. Very good, though. I like that, I like that. But yeah, what have you been up to game-wise? What have you been playing? You been doing more Red Dead? And doing activity. Okay, well, I know was something up here. He might be dead. He might be dead, I'm afraid. Is this a door? I don't think I can actually go through that door, unfortunately.
Going in. Target located.
Okay, we got a worm. Got a little bit of a worm guy. I don't think I can hit him, can I? I can try. There we go. And we can always just sit in your backpack and have your important time items equipped like a gun, medkit, backup gun, medkit, grenade, etc. Okay, got it. So it's more, so backpack is like just miscellaneous storage, but the ready is like this is what you're actively using right now, essentially. I'll have you pick up the items from here. Got into chapter 6 in Red Dead, been going forward with your Arthur Morgan Quarry in New Vegas. Ooh, how's that been going? So I could put like this right here, throw this right here, here. Oh, there's encumbrance as well. Good to know. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Was not paying attention to that one. And then you're gonna go over here. Red items will be the shit that's actually keeping you alive. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. I think this guy got mind controlled is what happened, because there was a soldier over there. But I think was is going to be kind of the optimal keyword in that regard. Okay. I don't like this fella.
The door's shut, so we'll have to use those ladders. Go, go, go!
Cool. Counterpoint. Kill the mind control bug first. Kill the mind control bug first. There we go. You'll be playing Arknight's Enfield soon? Ooh, you have to tell me how you like it. I don't know how I feel about... Ooh, okay. That's a bit concerning, because I didn't think there'd be another one over there. Let's not be punished and kill this... Oh, I missed all my shots. Okay. Remember what I said about a second ago about not ever being punished? That might do that. Ooh, that's not good. You don't know if it's introduced this yet, but you can in fact melee bash a mind fragger off someone to free them. I imagine it's probably about to tell us that, because I think we're about to get mind fragged. I think we're about to have our mind stolen here. I'd like to get a Jagged Alliance 3 sometime, but you don't know who you'd play it with. Which one is that? I don't think I've heard of that one. Actually, it does sound kind of familiar. Which game is that again? Really? All the way over here? That was not what I was expecting. Mind controlled. Okay, but at least I guess we wait a turn. Mind controlled by a mind fragger, will be forced to attack the other operatives. Best target the creature with a single shot weapon or kill it with a melee bash. Okay. So I can have you go bash. I mean, there's no valid target. Oh, do I have to walk over to them first?
Rolling out.
And then bash. Okay. That wasn't too bad, actually, at all. Nice. All right. It's an XCOM-like game, but not bad on the probability. Okay. You're a mercenary off helping the threatened government of a fictional African nation. Well, that sounds really fun. That actually sounds really cool. Is it a newer game? I guess go up the ladder. And go up the ladder. I will say, off rip, the maps do feel a lot bigger than XCOM. This is like a story mission, so it just happens that this one is. But so far the maps do feel very large. Which I'm not against. 2023. Maybe I heard about it when it was coming out, because the name does sound really, really familiar. Name does sound quite familiar. Alright, so you basically have no movement because you spent your turn getting mind controlled. Fair enough. Mind fraggers aren't too bad if you're relatively prepared for them. The problem comes from if you get mind fragged while your own guy is out on their own. Okay, that makes sense. So essentially, if you like stick with a group, you're good. But if you decide if you don't stick with the group, then the problems begin. All right, aim for the head. Nice. All right, and I'll just grab another grenade. I'll grab a grenade, some extra med kits, some more ammo. All right. Oh, actually, the ad break is going, so we'll take a quick pause. As I just kind of maneuver these guys into like position here.
Let's go.
I can move this guy up to here at least, so he's not stuck on the ladder and blocking it for everyone else. Okay, so there's probably a few guys in here, I imagine, as well, which is not, I don't think, going to be too terrible a problem. I don't think it'll be too bad of a problem. And you can go all the way up to, like, right here. All right, hell yeah. The select aim is actually really, really cool. It reminds me a lot of, speaking of Fallout, it reminds me a lot of VATS. It reminds me a lot of the VATS system, which is cool. I like that you can manipulate it even like a little bit more directly than VATS, though. It feels more like an FPS, where it's like you have your bloom and you shoot into it. But instead of your bloom and you're shooting into it, you are like left clicking, you're then you're telling them where to shoot and then they shoot into it, which is cool. While the map size and layout depends on where the mission is, Phoenix Point based missions like this are about how big all the base mission maps are from what you remember. They just vary on layout, and definitely some mission maps are bigger than others later on. I imagine like big story missions will have really big maps, and I imagine if it's something like this where it's like a specific base or maybe like a large city, like I imagine some will be a lot smaller and a lot bigger than others. This feels like a pretty, what do you call it? This feels like a pretty good size map from everything so far. Much bigger than this. I don't know how I'd feel about it, but we'll get, I mean, we're moving pretty fast as well, so it should be fine. It should be good. You have to manage all logistics of your teams. You can read should have multiple teams. Oh, okay, got it. I do wonder what team size for this is like, because it's we rescue one more soldier, so I'm guessing. Welcome back from ads, guys. Welcome back. Nothing really happened. I just moved my guys up here, and now we can continue. I'm guessing maybe size 5 is the size we go for. All right, I'm gonna be greedy, and I'm gonna be greedy, and I'm definitely not going to be punished for it.
Somebody bashed that thing off his face.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. And then you're gonna go like right here. You know, I mean, he's like shooting up, and we're behind half cover. I don't know if the ballistics work for him to really get a shot on us, right? You know, Jay, 3 team size is 6. Nice. Very cool. So is it like a multiplayer game? Because you said you're looking for someone to play it with. Is it a multiplayer one? And I guess you can move. Again, never punished. Actually, and the cool thing is, I guess you could try, what do you call it? Oh wait, you can go up this way. You could do, like, you could shoot kind of in the middle ground between 2 enemies and maybe potentially hit multiple enemies in a single turn, right? They do not work to hit you from that angle. That's good. I'm glad they can't hit me from that angle. I'm gonna grab my boy right here. I'm gonna have him jet jump to... Where do I want him to jet? I kind of want to jet jump him down. I worry, though, that I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna put you over here and have you take a shot. Okay, so this guy is still too far. I'm gonna do Overwatch, though, like right there. Well, in fact, that real ballistic system means you are not, in fact, getting shot through full cover because it says they have a % chance to hit. I do like that a lot. I do like the sound of that, actually. I do like the sound of that. Okay. So if I shoot this guy, I do a free aim, mind fragger. All right, try not to hit my guy in the head. Ow. You accidentally hit the Phoenix operative. Instead of aiming for the mind fragger, aim for the creature on the head to kill it. Okay. So in other words, maybe don't shoot my own guy in the back is what the game is saying. Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. I guess I wouldn't want to shoot my friend in the head either. That's generally seen as a bit of a faux pas. Well, we're about to find out something important, which is if I... All right, we're going to shoot like a little high, so even if we miss, we probably don't hit them.
Is that
Okay.
really the best they can do?
We did keep shooting after we had theoretically finished them off, so I'm a little concerned about that. And I'll jump down here and just immediately gain control of the operative.
Hostile.
All right, and then there's a guy right here, it looks like. Overwatch, and we missed. No. Wow, that guy can move far. That guy was, he was moving. Same with the, dang, okay. Normally I don't worry about melee all that much, but these guys, like, these guys are, they are running at me. Oh, wow, okay. He'll tell you that base Pandorans are surprisingly lethal in any kind of close range situation because they mix really good movement with a one-cost melee. I noticed that right there. He did move quite a bit and then attack twice. So I'm seeing the one-cost melee, the one-cost movement in action there. All right, Sophia. We're gonna free aim. We're gonna aim right for that guy's head. Lots of action points. Yeah, it's kind of like, it kind of remind, ooh, reload. Do we reload? Oh, we have to reload. We're out. I was gonna say, do we reload or do we try something else? Well, no, we have to reload regardless. But I can maybe move to like right here for next turn. You. I want to shoot this guy. Actually, let's grab you. There's a couple guys you can shoot here. You're gonna aim at this guy. I think this guy would probably be better because he's right in my face.
Hostile eliminated.
Like, you're not going to be winning in melee without specific melee builds. I like that you said specific though, because that implies there are melee builds, which I'm a fan of. I like melee in video games, so I like that it does sound like there is a melee build. That is, I would call that good news. Melee builds do in fact exist. Are they the kind of like, are they in a, they're not really viable, but if you wanted, you might get some situational use out of them, or can they actually do good?
Hostile destroyed.
Okay, nice. Oh, I can control you now. Takeshi Sato.
This better work.
Okay, I have like no shot, so no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to back up to like right here. And then I'm going to do a Overwatch cone, like right here. And same with you, Overwatch cone, like right here. If this guy comes, he's gonna get hopefully shot by 2 people. Oh, nice.
Phoenix, welcome.
There's a crab here. There is a crab here, and I've got him. I've gotten him. You just need to set up in right parts for it. Okay. I'm interested to see all the classes, because I do want to... It seems like we have 3 just guys with guns. And we have a sniper, we have a tank, we have 3 just kind of guys with guns. So I'm hoping we get some really cool classes
The
here.
reclamation of Phoenix
Thank you
Point
for the
was
pass
just
as
the
well.
first step on our path ahead.
I'm glad you're having a good day, though. I hope you're having a good day.
An overwhelming foe, and only
I really like the art as well. It reminds me a lot of the BattleTech art.
And so could Symes. If our leader was somewhere out there, we had to reestablish contact.
So we're looking for our leader,
no
who I'm
matter the
guessing is
cost.
probably Minecraft right about now. I'm guessing they're probably Minecraft at this current moment. Melee trade-off is you're in melee, but you're just as lethal in melee as the Pandorans with the right stuff, if not more so. I imagine melee in this game would be high risk, high reward. Where it's like if you can get them to that if you can get like a really good position, you can absolutely shred.
The Phoenix Project was
but
founded
getting
on
there can be
October
tough.
24th, 1945.
45,
the Second War
damn.
To end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires.
So we did start a secret
For a
society.
time, the Phoenix
Okay.
Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for
Oh, that is
clues.
cool.
We had bases in 24 countries, even the heavens.
That
were
is
not
so
off limits.
cool.
But out there, on the far side of the moon,
The
began our
moon?
downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the U.S.
I'm
stripped of resources
wow.
and scattered to the winds.
Okay.
We were reduced to a
That was not expected.
When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense.
And then we got the
When
crabs.
huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started
So this is
vanishing,
like, I don't know
we
if this
should
is
have
like
figured out
Cthulhu
what
from
was
the
going
depths,
on.
or this is
And
from
when
the
those
moon,
people
or there's
started
two
coming
separate
back,
aliens.
Changed, hostile, alien. We should have been ready to fight.
Like, I'm not sure. I think there might be two groups here.
The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose.
Okay, we're getting our faction
Trying
introduction.
to restore order and purity.
That does look really cool.
Sanhedrin, hoping to build a world
These
without
guys look kind of
hierarchies.
lame.
And the disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological
All right,
change.
they could be kind of freaky.
At war with the world and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning and armies are rising from the sea.
Okay, so we're in 2049 now. So this is 3 years after the moon.
Will fall. It's time to rise from
So
the
actually,
ashes.
so from the time of the moon happening, which was 2046, to now has actually been very, very quick. Like that one, we are like the, I guess we'd be equivalent to maybe the Resistance in Terra Invicta. I'm trying to think what we would, it's like kind of like all the Terra Invicta factions are like across borders. Maybe humanity first more. I don't want to say I feel more like initiative-ish, but I don't think we're quite as far into that way. And this what I give is that there's in fact a class called Berserker. I do like the sound of that. Less actual moon conspiracy for now, and more the moon mission was a failure for one reason or another, and the people who want to stop supporting the Phoenix Project kind of used it too. Got it. Okay. I was thinking more like, well, because it's like the moon mission failed. So there's stuff on the moon and there's stuff in the oceans, and there's something in the Arctic as well. The geoscape shows the world in all locations and sites of interest. In the beginning, all you know about is your base Phoenix Point. Select the bases button with the left tab. Insert bases tab. Oh, cool. Just use the hiccups. Now there might be something going on with the moon, but you'll let you figure that out on your own. You know, the moon might be made of cheese. If it's made of cheese, I hope it's Munster, but because I really like Munster. But given all the little holes on it, it's probably Swiss. I also like Swiss, but I prefer Munster. Your base is your stronghold containing all facilities as well as vital resources such as food, materials, and tech. Phoenix Point is in bad shape. You need to repair a vehicle bay before you can launch your Manticore aircraft, and it'll take some time. Start repair of your vehicle bay or the repair facility button, then return to geoscape in advance time. Okay. Cool. So repair facility. Okay. And then I go to geoscape and I hit play. Personnel. Before you send out your squad to explore, you should equip your soldiers and level them up. Select the personnel button. Okay. Edit unit. Meet the base. You heal at the base over time, so there'll be moments in which you have to spend small periods of time healing up. That, yeah, that's, I figured there'd be some kind of mechanic like that. That makes sense to me. Edit unit. You can equip your soldiers with new weapons, armor, and other items by dragging available equipment from the stores onto the appropriate slot in the inventory section. You can instantly equip or produce items in ready slots by using the ammo and item buttons. The armor section shows the armor soldiers wearing for legs, body, and head. The mount section is used for special equipment that can only be attached to the corresponding piece of armor. Soldiers can increase strength, willpower, and speed, as well as acquire new abilities by spending skill points. If soldiers used all their personal SPs, they can acquire Phoenix SPs, which are common for everybody. Soldiers can only acquire abilities for their current level or lower upon reaching level 4. Each soldier has the option to specialize in an additional class. The second row abilities represent personal aptitudes the soldier is born with. Once you've adjusted your soldier stats and abilities, go to the geoscape view. Okay, that's a lot. Indeed, Dictator, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. So I think I get some cool DLC armors to start with, which is cool. Odin body armor. Okay. We get Sindrian laser. I don't know. Do we just get these because we have the DLC, or do we just get these? I'm guessing it's probably because we have the DLC. Okay, equipment. Okay, and then we have required soldier level. Oh, this is the required level. Okay. Okay, I thought these were like the different perks. So I can do move up to half your movement range, limited to 2 uses per turn. Okay, so I get... Okay, so I can basically move. I basically get to move for less cost. Faction TLDR, New Jericho is basically humanity first. Sindrian is more like servants, not really, besides the fact they'd rather coexist in the environment while keeping what makes them human. The Disciples are really complicated in a servant kind of way. Yeah, that's the impression I got. That is the impression I got. Sindrian, I think you'll be interested to see. I'm kind of interested to see them. 25% bonus to stealth and +1 to speed. I also have... okay, so I can either use bonuses in these stats, or I can use them in abilities down here, essentially. I just say his disciple story took you by surprise and made you really like him. I think I'm going to like all these guys. I do think I'm going to like all of them. I'm very excited to see them. Shoot back an enemy when it attacks, when you provided the soldier is using a direct fire projectile weapon with proficiency in the enemies within half perception range. Technical waifu is best girl in the game. Well, now that I know now that I know she's out there, I'm gonna beeline for them, Dictator. Hell yeah. Welcome in as well, Prepper. What are you up to? Which faction tells you to eat aliens and wear them as hats? I guess that would be Sindrian, probably? New Jericho Squad tried to eat a Pandoran once and said it tasted like bacon before suffering a horrific death. I guess New Jericho then. I do really like the boxy armor of New Jericho. Actually, they look really reminds me of the NC from Planet Side because they're boxy armor with a blue-yellow color scheme. So speed, how many tiles I can move in a turn. Willpower, maximum willpower points in battle, which are used for ability. Reaching 0 will cause panic. Okay. Current, and then strength is the maximum hit points. Weight can be carried, how far they can be thrown. Okay, I guess hats it is. Yeah, you did not in fact make. No, I can believe it. I can 100% believe it. Perception plus 25, accuracy, stealth. Okay, I do want to ask, because this will I'm okay with this being a little bit of a spoiler. Are there like silenced weapons I can use to try to maintain stealth, or no? Because if so, it might be, I think it might be interesting, or like just a silencer attachment. I think it might be worth trying to get a guy who's stealthy, but if that's not a thing, I don't know if it's worth going into the stealth tree. Anu is all about taking the strength of the invaders for themselves, and that does include eating them. You might see Anu farms on a mission eventually. Ooh, okay. Hey, hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. What have you guys been up to, Prepper and Dictator, today? Because looking at this... will points 3. I'm not sure if I'd be better off. What? Huh? Wait, I have 30 SP. Add skill points. Oh, it's saying it's 16 skill points to get 1 level up in speed. Okay. I see. There's stealth and it's mostly used by Sindrian. Full stealth builds require a lot of effort. Got it. I think we might pass on that then. And then these abilities, SP cost. Okay. So I could do, I mean, a dash sounds like a nice ability. Maybe a dash and then a little bit of speed just so I can really maneuver around a lot for cheaper. I think mobility is going to be really big for me. Shoot back, return fire. Is that, I don't know. So like this right here, it doesn't have an action point cost under it. Does this mean this is just a passive skill that I have that'll just activate automatically? So like, because like this one doesn't have a cost, so I'm assuming I just do that. Because this sounds really good to have if that's the case. I believe so. You haven't played in a while. I'm gonna probably assume that's the case. I'm gonna get a dash and then I'm gonna put a point into speed. That's what we're gonna do. And then, okay. I guess we go back and I can upgrade Sophia as well. But Sophia's a little no, she has a level up. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought she's a little injured. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. We'll level up in a sec. Manticores are aircraft for transporting soldiers and exploring the world. The aircraft's crew is shown in the aircraft bar in the bottom of the screen using the soldier class icons. So near Manticore, the unexplored site. On the location, select to move from the action menu. Well, I want to level you up first. Edit unit. Okay, it's edit unit. Does mention proficient weapons, so you can't just give them a sniper rifle or a minigun and have them return fire because someone tried to plink them. Yeah, I did notice that. So we have proficiency with rifles and shotguns. So I'm probably going to give one of them, I'm probably going to give an assault rifle, one a shotgun, because I want some variety. But again, I think a dash and then I think a speed. I think a speed for some maneuverability is always good. Also, I noticed customize. Can I change? Okay, I can change the color. I'm going to hold off on that for now, but I do like that the armor actually looks really cool. I like it. I like it. Hell yeah. Okay. And then, okay. So go to Geoscape, click Unexplored Site, and then I guess hit Move. 5 of 8. Recruited living core. Okay, so I have 5 recruited. I can put 6 on the Manticore, but I can have 8 recruited essentially. Fabrication. Facility that produces weapons, armor, equipment, and vehicles. So I have aircraft, vehicle, power consumption 11 of 20. So 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay, cool. And I'm guessing I can build stuff later. 8 living quarters in all your bases so far. Oh, that's okay. So we make more bases as well. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. All right. So I guess we move. You can build up. You can build right away. Oh, okay. I should probably figure out how to do that. I think that would be helpful. Initially, all sites on Geoscape are unexplored, marked with a question mark. You need at least 1 soldier on board an aircraft in order to explore. Exploration takes time. You make an ambush to be on your guard. Okay, so we're gonna go to bases. Base Phoenix Point. How do I build stuff? Maybe I just haven't reached that part yet. Click an empty tile. All right, yeah, when I click the empty tile, nothing happens, so I might not have that ability yet. We are still like in tutorial, so maybe it's not letting me for whatever reason. Okay, that's all good. And then unexplored site, explore. Scavenging site. Take as many items from crates as you can safely manage to evacuate your squad. Enemy reinforcements will arrive continuously from areas marked with this symbol. Low threat level, day. Okay, cool. You can only recover items carried by evacuating soldiers or vehicles. So they will have, out of curiosity, okay. Out of curiosity. Could I try to farm this mission for as much XP as possible by staying as long as possible? Because if so, this could be a really good XP farm. Grocery shopping is your favorite mission type in the game. I like how it's like, hey, go pick up stuff and then leave. Because if it's infinite spawning enemies and I just go until I'm almost out of ammo, that sounds pretty helpful.
Material, so grab everything you can. This place will be crawling with mutants any minute now.
Okay. Damage prediction. Phoenix Point uses damage prediction system. 100% of your shots will land within the outer circle. 50% of shots will land within the inner circle. The closer the enemy and the more accurate the weapon, the more shots will land in the desired target area. Got it. So 100% will be in the large blue. 50% will be in the middle blue. And then depending on how accurate you are, more will be inside the inner blue than the outer. So it's bare minimum 50 will hit inside the inner blue circle here, and then you can get more depending on how accurate your weapons are, I'm guessing. Trying to farm enemies for XP leads to like a really bad time. That leads to you running out of ammo, as ammo's not infinite, enemies are. That's right, I keep forgetting ammo's not infinite. Keep forgetting they are not infinite. Okay. Alright, let's have you move to like right. What is this? What the hell are you? I don't like the look of you. I don't like the look of you, actually, so I'm gonna kill you, I think. Irina. I'm gonna move Irina right here and see if I can kill this guy.
Ready to engage.
Pre-aim. I can get the pincer. Can I get the head? Nah, I'd hit. Nah, I'd miss. You found your first fish tree? I see, the fish tree, huh? Will points. Characters start battle with will points equal to their willpower. Will points are spent on special abilities. Soldiers lose them when their allies die and recover when using their recover ability. Open crates or kill enemies. When they drop below 0, they panic. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna try... Can I jump on top of it? I'm gonna try jumping like right here. Because I think this could be a good place to be. Alerted. Will point zones represent areas of the battlefield with strategic advantage. Entering a will point zone with one of your operators will restore will points to your entire squad. Keep in mind that will points cannot exceed a soldier's maximum willpower. Once activated, they will disappear and cannot be used again. So it actually seems like willpower is a really good thing to grab then. Seems like that's kind of the way to go. Just because, what do you call it? Just because that lets me use my abilities. So maybe, well, let's narrow it a little. Yeah, go like, if he goes like right there. End your turn. Oh, I mean, I didn't mean to end turn there. I didn't mean to end turn. I meant to have my other person do something as well. This is not Mario. The will point system is fantastic in this game. It kind of reminds me of willpower and battle tech, which I like, because I do like how it is a battle tech. When I had a leftover meatball sub, and like Dictator said, farming isn't too effective when you have an ammo system and run out of munitions. Okay. Start spreading viral mist around itself. The owner of the mist will lose will points and enemies will be alerted to their position. Okay. Only remove the fire and explosives. Luckily, I have... Oh, no! Oh, that's bad. This guy might be dead. But, oh, but body part disabled. Okay. So actually, he can't attack me because I shot off his arm, essentially. And now he's going to bleed to death. I did make a friend, and he immediately ran away from me. Why would he run from me? I didn't do anything to him. You know, but... Oh, but there was another one. Hello there. Hello there, sir. Okay. And you... Crap. Can I... If I were to shoot this guy... What is the chance here? Not great. So I don't actually have an angle to hit this guy, I don't think. I don't have an angle to hit... What do you call it? I don't have an angle to hit the tree, which is what I wanted to hit. I could jet jump over to here. I could jet jump over to here and then shoot the tree. Oh, I really don't like moving this far. But I'm never punished. Never punished. See, we're fine. Tab cycle serious soldiers. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna cycle, and then I completely didn't cycle. All right, I'm gonna have you shoot this guy in the face. Shoot this man in the face. Remember, enemies are infinite, so focus on the crates. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. That's a very good point. You have... How much health do you have? He has... Okay, so this guy will bleed to death, so I don't care about that guy anymore. I don't care about that guy. You are gonna move over to... here? And I'll have my... Because you don't actually have a lot of carry capacity. I completely forgot I had this guy as well.
Let's go.
Have Sophia move right up here. Yeah, I literally just skipped two of my... I just skipped 2 of my guys' turns there. Who did you spot? Do you spot someone new? Oh, I spotted a guy over there. That's fine. Okay, let's focus on the crates. All right, and then I can get that next turn. This crate contains a resource pack. If it's carried out of the battlefield via an evacuation zone, the resource will be added to your general resource pool. Resources are vital to the success of the Phoenix project, so they are used for building new structures, manufacturing equipment, and recruiting new soldiers. So I can't grab them this turn, but I can next turn. Okay. You, Takeshi, are gonna move... I'm gonna move you... Okay, so there's... It says there's 10... Oh no, resource packs collected, but there's 2 per container, so there's... Okay, so I want to make my way over here. So I'm gonna move to, like, right here. And then I am gonna do a Overwatch cone like right here. So basically, if this guy charges me, I want to shoot him. There can be more than 2 per box. Okay, cool. So I'm not seeing any other boxes, so I'm gonna assume it's these guys. So I'm gonna grab this, work my way over here, and probably extract from this point. Let's end turn. So that guy died. The mist is spreading, which I don't like. This guy's probably gonna charge me. Endless reinforcements. Yeah. We don't need to collect everything, but I do want to collect some. Alright. Ooh, that guy got a little closer than I would have liked. Oh, shoot him! No! Oh, he just narrowly avoided it! Wow, okay. Did not think he was gonna do that. Did not think he was gonna... on the one hand, very cool. On the other hand, I hate that. How dare the AI be competent? How dare you be competent? Alright, I'm gonna have you pick up the resources. They are kind of heavy, but not terribly heavy. Alright, and then I'm gonna have... Okay, I'm gonna have you go to like right here and shoot that guy on the right. Or that guy in front of you. Pre-aim for the head and kill them. They should die from bleed. They should die from bleed because they have 10 H. Yes, they have 10 HP remaining. Awesome. Okay. You are gonna go... Alright, I'm gonna have you turn and shoot this guy in the head. And please do not miss. When you're aiming, tab cycles between your available. Thank you, got it. Panic when a character will drop to 0, they become panicked and will automatically move to find cover and end their turn. That's actually really, really good to see. Move you over this way. I'm gonna keep this guy. I do want to kill the fish tree. I do want to kill it just because I think it'd be cool. I'm gonna move... do I be greedy? I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be greedy this turn and move up here. They're probably gonna start spawning reinforcements, so I want to get these guys as quick as possible. You as well, I'm gonna move over this way. And then I can move up to like over here. Alright, you are good. I guess I'll keep you right there. Okay, end turn. And that guy bled to death, but now they're gonna get the reinforcements in. Okay, this is... Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. Pandoran activity, so they're gonna... Oh, I don't know. So I don't know if that's a new guy or if that guy just spawned in. Alright, you...
All I need is a clear shot.
I want you to kill this fella. Alright, nice. I didn't necessarily need to, but I kind of want. Actually, that caused them to panic, so that actually worked out really well. Got a new war bond for Helldivers 2. Nice! How are you liking it so far? What exactly is in it? I haven't actually really checked it out. It's like mechs though, right? Okay, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, and then I need to move this guy over here because he's basically full on strength. He can't really carry much more. Can I... How do I get over... Ooh, okay, wait. I don't think I can... How do I get over? Oh, I have to go all the way around. Oh, that's actually kind of bad. I didn't realize it was that far away. You see reinforcement points at the edge of the map. They're glowing with crab-like icons, large rectangles to your zone. Okay, so do they spawn every turn? Like every single icon spawns every turn? Because if so, there's like another 8 enemies that just came on the map, which is maybe not ideal. I might not be the biggest fan of that happening. How much inventory space do you have? If I look at this guy, he has 9 will points. Look at his inventory, 16. I wonder if I can have him jump up the... Okay, I'm trying to think of if I can have him jump and get both of these crates for me. I'm not sure. Not every turn, and they only tend to spawn at points that are far away from your soldiers to prevent Overwatch traps. Makes sense, makes sense. 2 new mechs, a rocket pistol, and a vector SMG. Ooh, wait, how's the rocket pistol? That sounds cool. Actually sounds very cool. So there's probably guys that spawned over here just because it's been a couple turns. Go like right here. And then... Wait, I forget, did I... Oh, wait, I already had her pick up stuff, actually, so I don't want her really over there. I'll put you, like, right here. You can also transfer between troops' inventory if they're standing next to each other. That is... Okay, that is good to know. So I'll probably have this guy jump over, transfer some stuff, and then jump back to the middle. That's what we're gonna do. So I can jet jump. Oh, I can jet jump right next to it. That is nice. I gotta get more of these. Well, okay, I see the weakness of these guys. They're not very accurate, and they can only attack once per turn, right? I can see that is their weakness. Let's see. Independent machine gun, sure. Cypher, handgun. Okay, go back. For now, I'm gonna have... Okay, I'm gonna have you go right here and pick this up and transfer. Okay, where... Guy over there. He's far away. We're good for this turn. We're good for this turn. Okay. And then let's try transferring in between inventories. Exchanging items. 2 operatives stand next to you so they can exchange items between inventories, but I don't have enough point. Oh, wait, Sophia already has crap. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have you go right here. Takashi, you're gonna grab up there. Have a good night, Silver. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Get some good rest. And I'm glad the rocket pistol's all right. I mean, it just sounds cool, so I'm like, I gotta know if it's good or not, right? For now... man, this is it's kind of... They have to go, like, all the way around, which concerns me. I'll just, like, set Jacob over here for now. And I'll have him... I guess Overwatch in this direction. Overwatch in this direction, just, I guess, in case a guy spawns in over there and attacks me. Which I'd really like to have not happen. Okay, so you can transfer some items there. You can go get that here. I'm gonna do kind of the same, actually, with, Irina. So I'm gonna move her over here to provide Overwatch. I can't this turn, but next turn she can. Because these guys are gonna start coming in, right? They do have a lot of movement. Ooh, they do have a lot of movement. So we're gonna try to snipe them as they come in. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. I'm gonna have... Let's grab Takeshi and have you grab up here this crate. And then... Alright, we are shopping. Grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Okay. Nice. Oh, we can jump down here. That actually helps a fair bit. Not a lot of ammo and only 2-shot squids. That is actually a bit unfortunate that it only 2-shot squids. I would hope for a bit more than a 2-shot for squids, because, you know, they are... If you don't have a lot of ammo and you have to 2-shot them, that's not great. It's not great. I'm gonna have you move, like, over here. Okay. Gonna have you move, like, right here.
Here I am.
And just Overwatch in this direction. Kinda narrow it down to, like, if you're crossing this field of view. Same with you. Turn around Overwatch. Overwatch if they basically come around this corner. I want you shooting them. Sophie can grab the last little bit right here. And then jump down the same way. Except I hit undo, which I did not want to do. I meant to do this. And now go back, and then we jump down the same way. Omar did, and we run over here. So we just have to wait for Takeshi to make it back. Vector burns through ammo. Ooh, is the Vector good aside from that? Damn. Okay, they're avoiding my Overwatch. Does the enemy know when I have like where I have Overwatch set up? Because like they could have run beelined it, but instead they went kind of around the back here, which I just think is really cool. I think that's pretty neat, actually. All right, we'll move you. All right, so we got to wait one more turn. It does. Okay. Well, it is good. That's good. That's good. I think the Vector is a cool gun, so that I'm happy to hear that at least. All right. I mean, they might try coming in here, but if they do, I'm just gonna, you know, shoot them.
I'll be right there.
If they try to come in, I'm just gonna shoot them. So that's how I'm gonna keep this side safe. And there. I mean, these will probably miss, but I like to imagine they won't. There's a support weapon that's just 300 light pen ammo through away LMG. Wait, that's actually not bad though. I don't hate that. I maybe prefer a little bit better than light pen, but what's the cooldown on it like? Because the cooldown's not too bad. I could see that having some use cases. Nice. Oh, that's what I call Overwatch. And are we gonna hit? No. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, where did you come from? Okay. I didn't. Well, luckily I can just do this. Luckily I can do that. You're gonna go right here. Evacuate. Yes. All right. You. Oh, but he has to wait a turn. I'm gonna wait one more turn because I don't want to leave and then have Omar get like mind controlled again, and then we're in trouble. It's super good. There's there's 7 twos of them per pod. Ooh, for 700 2 per pod. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, I'm gonna put you like back here, I guess, and we're gonna cover all our directions now, because now I'm a bit concerned that something is gonna run up like that again.
Holding position.
All right. Yep. Okay. I did see that there was one there. All right. Well, now we get out. Now we get out of here. Now we get out of here. 70-second per cooldown. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's super good.
Let's go.
I might. Well, I don't know. I don't know which one I want. Which Warbond I need to pick up next, because there are a lot of really cool ones. All right, that wasn't too bad at all. Little bit of an injury, but it happens. And then so we get skill point pool as well. Okay, cool. And we got all the resource packs. That, you know, that I think I figured out what the Berserker class is. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat, actually. Scavenging site cleared. All collected resource packs have been transferred to our stores, along with some items. Neat. Mission rewards and fatigue. On completing a mission, all gathered items and resources are added to your overall supply. Soldiers get fatigued during battle, losing 1 stamina point per turn, with a max of 10 per battle. When stamina falls below 20%, a soldier will suffer an action point penalty in the next battle. Soldiers will recover stamina and hit points while resting at a base, as long as the base has functioning living quarters and medical bay. Return to your base so your soldiers can recover. Oh, so I can actually do back-to-back missions. I can do back-to-back missions if I want to, but I just run the risk of my guys getting tired. And also, I guess, not healing between missions. Neat. Research projects are critical for improving your capabilities and winning the game. To speed up research, build more research labs. Research requires time, so make sure time is advancing in the geoscape. Research atmospheric analysis. Start this research. Okay. Cool. Geoscape. Can I build stuff in the base? I still can't build stuff in the base. I can upgrade my guys, though. I can upgrade my guys. Yeah, return fire, for sure. I mean, that just seems like it'll be useful to have. I don't know why I wouldn't take that. Don't know why I wouldn't take that. Okay, I can train into a secondary class. Gain +2. Okay, so actually willpower, I think, is what I'm going to want to... I don't have a lot of willpower skills right now, but I imagine later we're going to get some really good ones. So probably putting some points into willpower is the way to go. Also has no ooh, wait, that sounds really broken though. If it has no I guess the light pen is like the limiter on it. But how does it do against bugs? Because that sounds like a weapon made for fighting bugs with all the chaff that only require light pen. Go back, go to you. Oh, these guys didn't level up. I guess they didn't really get any kills or anything, so that makes sense. Get a melee weapon proficiency and perform bash and melee attacks with 50% increased damage. Interesting. Because he doesn't have great speed. Theoretically, we can make him into melee. Self-defense specialist, gain PDW and handgun proficiency. Ooh. I do really like PDWs. That actually sounds really fun. Actually sounds really fun. Gain trooper. Oh, so this guy could just carry all the this guy just has all the weapons. This guy just has all the weaponry, as I see. What's up, Toxic? Hope you're having a good day. Can you prove you're not a shape-shifting alien horror like in The Thing by showing someone inorganic in your body, since the alien can copy living tissue but not materials like fillings or other dental work? I think you could try that. The problem is that, like, you know, a filling still looks like a tooth, right? You could just say, oh, that's my filling, but just it would be a organic variation of it, if that makes sense. Like, it would be like an organic piece of bone that they like try to color to make look like a filling. I guess it would be up to if the alien, like, when it copies you, quote unquote, knows that you have the filling and need to copy it. If it does, then I think it could try. It would be harder to, it wouldn't be perfect, so you might be able to tell, but I don't think that's the perfect method. What are you up to though? Hope you're having a good day. I guess we just hit play here. And then atmospheric analysis complete. Reprogramming of our satellite systems has revealed the extent of the new mist outbreak. The origin sites are in coastal sea regions, as in the previous two incursions, but the activity level seems higher, posing a serious threat to remaining life on Earth. Havens caught within the mist will be at risk of attack, so we should explore mist-covered regions thoroughly and defend any havens trapped within them. Our geoscape monitoring system has been updated with current mist coverage. The mist represents the progression of Pandora virus as it spreads throughout the globe. The Pandora mutations will attempt to build colonies in areas of land covered by the mist, which will then attack nearby havens. To meet this threat, you need to produce equipment. Select the manufacturing button. Cool. The dot by stop by before you sleep. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I appreciate you hanging out and lurking with us. These missiles on the starting UI frigate are kind of wild. Have you found the semi-brief yet? I think you're gonna like it. Weapons, vehicles, and armor are manufactured by fabrication plants, provide the required research has been developed, and there are enough resources available. Items take varying amounts of time to produce, speed up the process, build more fabrication plants to fabricate a med kit. So there's 80 hit points, and oh, that was it? There's not like a confirmation. I guess it's instant, so it's just done instantly. Fair enough. Fair enough. In one scene in The Thing 2011, someone shined a flashlight at someone's teeth. This guy's human. The alien can't replicate human organic material. I mean, it's a good way to do it, I think. I think that's a good way to, like, have that as, like, a trope, and like a, oh, the alien, that's one way to tell human from alien. And I think if it could be a really interesting writing thing if the alien, like, doesn't know they have a filling, so they just, like, leave a hole there that's unexpected. And then it could also show the intelligence of the alien if they, like, are talking with someone, and then they can later add in that, like, inorganic material, right? Like, imagine someone has, like, a tattoo, right? That's inorganic material, but you could try to I don't know if you could, like, forcibly bruise your arm in a way to, like, make it have the color to, like, shape of a tattoo. But you could be like, well, that, you know, the color's not right. The color looks like really selective bruising rather than the ink of a tattoo, and that could be a giveaway. I think there's a really cool premise there for having an alien that's, like, trying to use organic bodily functions to mimic inorganic additions to the body, and how closely someone is able to pay attention can be a giveaway. I think that'd actually be a really cool writing like, I don't know, prospect. But I assume could I prove I'm human? I could, actually. I could, because I have a bottom retainer that is permanent. So there's just a big old metal piece in my mouth there. Pro tip, the more planes you have, the better in this game, as planes mean more exploration, which leads to more of everything you want faster, so you can keep up with the Pandoran's evolution. Got it. So basically, I want to have a lot of planes. That makes sense. I guess I also need more people to man them. Although I could have just one person in a plane, and then if I go to like an exploration and it's like, oh, you're gonna run into enemies, I could just say, all right, not gonna explore. I'll be back here later. Functioning satellite uplink in a base will begin to scan for sites around it, expanding a search area over time. Sites will be revealed with the question symbol. Use your aircraft to explore them and find out what they are. Context exploration: when you reveal a haven, a number of other sites nearby will be located. The number of sites revealed this way depends on how large and important the haven is, and will tend to locate other havens belonging to the same faction. Some general exploration sites will also be located this way. Tutorial complete. I am playing with all the DLCs enabled, which I know you guys have said isn't necessarily the recommended way to play. However, this is like a 60-70 hour game, and I don't know if I have it in me to do a vanilla playthrough and then play again with all DLCs. I don't know if I have it in me to come to do that, so we're gonna do it with all DLC, and if it's a little bit rougher, I'll figure it out. The proof that you're human is that you have non-human parts in your body. Pretty much, yeah. If it's like a shape-shifting alien, then the only way to kind of prove, I guess, you are you would be if you had a non-human part in your body that the alien couldn't copy, because it can only copy like organic stuff, which I think is cool. I think that's a good way around the thing as well. Congratulations on completing the tutorial. From here, it's up to you. Phoenix Point is a game about making hard choices. You have to use your limited resources strategically and carefully pick your battles. You'll not be able to take every mission, save every haven, or gather every resource. Instead, you must decide which losses you're willing to bear and which cannot be accepted, and then act accordingly. If you try to do everything, you're likely to fail. Think strategically, however, and you will succeed. Good luck. Let's find out what happened to the Phoenix Project. Research the Phoenix archives. Okay, cool. Buckle up then. You might have enough resource to make another Manticore. Probably, because we did really good on that last one. Oh, they have autopsies. Okay. Cool. Phoenix Archives. You discovered a batch of encrypted files in the mainframe that newly reclaimed Phoenix base. According to the file names, these are the Phoenix Archives, or remains of them. Haven recruitment protocols. We can now recruit soldiers from havens. Cool. Let's do this and then probably get recruitments. Always have research queue, as there are events that give pure research and unused overflow is lost. Ooh, good to know. Good to know. Oh, and I can see what the bonus effects are. So this guy just gives like nothing. This guy gives me... So I guess this gives me the... This gives me resources. This gives me some resources, but it costs... This gives me like double the resources, but it takes 5 times as long. So I'm going to get Mind Fragger first. Maybe Pandoran Evolution... And then we can do Miss Sentinel and then this guy. The LMG can take down 4 flesh mob per... That's really... Wait, that's actually really good. So they're more, I guess, for... I guess they're more for fighting the... What do you call it? The Illuminate then? Okay, Air Force. This is the Air Force tab. You'll be able to view, equip, and manage all your aircraft. So I have Manticore 1. Oh, so I can get... Okay, so I have like a range speed armor. Okay, cool. Go to bases. Okay, so build, but it'd be manufacturing is what I'd want to build, right? Vehicles. So I can build I can just barely build a Manticore. I can just barely build it. But it's probably worth, it sounds like it's worth it. And I guess by the time this would finish, I would have gotten a lot of resources for my research. And we're already good on research, right? Or we're already good on resources right now. Or we've already researched everything we need, essentially. Or we already have a lot in reserve, right? So I think we're okay. It's nice to have like an anti-that thing. No, I agree. It's nice to have something for the flesh mobs because they are kind of a pain. I guess we give up the opportunity to build something in our base though, right? Construction requirements, AI controlled facility for all research projects. So I'm guessing this maybe makes research faster. I can have as many of these as I want. I already have max of this. Energy generator gets me more energy. Living quarters gets me more soldiers. All soldiers at the base, even if assigned to an aircraft, will recover 2 stamina points per hour for each living quarters in the base. Oh, for each living quarter. So I could stack living quarters, I guess, to get more, to get my guys back there really quick, back in action really quickly. Or is it that I can only have 1? It doesn't stack. Like if I have like 4 living quarters, I'm not giving them 8 stamina points an hour, right? I think I'm misreading this. Store, store is storage, not like a store you can buy things from. Deployment point for defense missions, add an escape route if thing goes badly. Okay, cool. Okay, so basically I can, this is how, so they will attack my bases. That is good to know. Fabrication, training facility, gain 2 experience points per hour for each training facility in the base. Okay, okay. This could be good to get. This could actually be really good. So when it says assigned to aircraft, I'm guessing that means if they're on the aircraft but not actively on a mission. If they're on a mission, they probably don't get the bonus. Medical bay. Okay. So if I go to personnel right now, so Takeshi's a little bit injured, but we're pretty good aside from that. We're pretty good aside from that. So we have a lot we can do. We already did this. Scavenging site. So this means I've already... Oopsies. Where is that? You know what? All right. We can do one more mission. We can do one more mission here. So scavenge. So this means I've already done the scavenging mission, so I don't get to do this again, right? I don't get to do this again. This is, I just know I was just here, or is it I now know this is a scavenging mission? I can come back to this whenever I want. I guess we should go... It's one and done? Okay, makes sense. We should go... Okay, for mist. I guess I only know mist in my area. We should check out down here because it said the mist is going to be a problem, so we should try and go to a place close to the mist then. I think that's what we should do. So let's explore. Smells like survival exploration site. The Manticore one is set down outside an abandoned sewage treatment facility. Our operatives report the smell is so disgusting we might have to invent a new scale. I guess let's search the site. Scavenging up resource for a site like this is pretty awful work, but we need whatever we can get. Our operatives are recovered all the resource they could find. They're attacked by a mutated flukeworm, but in the end, the fumes were more dangerous than the mutants. So we got a lot of materials and tech, but we took some damage. Now, is that 30 to everybody? No, it's 30 across. Okay, so that's across all my soldiers. Got it. They're finite, your enemies are not. Got it, okay. Unexplored site. Okay, so it's kind of like as well, like Frostpunk, where we can go from here to here. Okay, let's save as well. Explore. Okay, so not every exploration is like a fight. Okay. Let's explore. Or, ooh, I found New Jericho. Okay, cool. 4 Areas is a haven run by New Jericho, which means that normally things are quiet and under control, but right now there's an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. Began with strange dreams, voices in the night. A local doctor tells our operatives, I cannot detect any physiological changes, and there were certainly no signs of infection, but their behavior simply cannot be explained by PTSD or similar conditions, which we at New Jericho are quite sadly familiar with. It's something that it's like something that's driven them mad. We stop these soldiers. New Jericho will undoubtedly be grateful for us. Stop a group of rampaging soldiers. Let's start. Okay. We're a little bit injured and have a little bit of stamina loss, but we should be okay. We should be good. These guys have guns, though, so I need to be careful. I need to be a lot more careful because they will be killing, shooting back at us. They will be shooting back at us. So I'm gonna try using my sniper a lot and get them from a distance here. Manticore PX08, hell yeah. Oh, this is so cool. I always love the little scenes. I don't know why it switches like to 480p when it plays the little cutscene. That part's a bit odd. So we just need to kill all enemies. Can I? Okay. As far as movement is concerned, do we want to go right or left? Extraction is over here. Okay. Actually, this whole map appears to be quite small. This whole map appears to be quite small. So I don't know how many are here. So I can either go through the right here or go from the left over here. I'm gonna go... Just set you up over here. And then I'm gonna actually have Mr. Jump Pack jet jump. I wish I could jet jump up there, but I think it's... Actually, if I could maybe move like right here and then try jet jumping up all the way up there. Yes, okay. He might be in a bit of a rough spot, but we're gonna... Oh, sorry, I meant to do jet jump. Gonna have him do that. Get some visual. And ads are starting, so we will hold off. Okay, it's good I did that. They know I'm here, but they don't really have an angle on me. But now I know... Okay, that's a lot of hit points. Wow, okay, these guys are definitely tankier. So, I need to figure out a way to get up onto the second floor here without aggroing a bunch of them. Because they... Okay, so they know I'm up here. I should be fairly protected. They do have a ladder back here they could go. This guy's probably going to go up the ladder to try to get me. Like, I don't want to go right here and start shooting because that's not a very good angle for me. Is there ladders over... There's a ladder over here. There's a ladder on the inside. Ooh, we really got the crappiest spawn, huh? Okay. I think goal is maybe... Do I have, like, grenades? I have a med kit. I have 2 med kits. I should probably... I know I have grenades in my storage. I should have... Do any of you have a grenade? You do. I forgot to give it to you. Because if I had a grenade, I could chuck it at this guy from below, probably. All right. They don't... Well, they know I'm here. There's also probably other guys, like, down this path. Theoretic... Did I get a view on one of them from here? No, that was just my own thing there. I'm going to see if maybe the sniper can get a shot, like, from here to here. It's not a great shot, but it might be doable. It might be doable. I'm going to have you actually move right here, see if you spot anybody. So there's nobody spotted over here, so I think my sniper's good to move. Actually, sorry, we're going to wait till ads is done. Vector SMG is more like a PDW design-wise. Does it look like a P90 out of curiosity? Because that will make me buy that war bond. That will make me buy that war bond, actually. Because I just think it's neat. I'm definitely getting Midal when she comes out on the global server because P90s are very cool. Guys, it's Stargate. I can't not have it be my obsession, okay? I can't not have it be my obsession. And then what is the... Oh, I have like a dash. That's right. It costs 3 will points. Move up to half your... So basically, I could try... What I might do... I might get Sophia and... what was your name? Jacob, yes. I might get Sophia and Jacob to, like, right here. Use their dash... And then use their dash to get them, like, very quickly, like, over here. And then take some shots and move up this way. That's what we might do. Welcome back from ads, guys. So what happened is I moved Omar up here. Got some visual on these guys. I moved Jacob over here. I'm actually gonna move them all the way up to here as well. I don't see anyone over here, which is good. I'm gonna try and get Jacob and Sophia as far over here as possible. I'm gonna also try and get my sniper over here, and maybe she can get a shot on a little bit of an angle on this guy right here. Takeshi, I'm gonna try to keep the squad together. I feel in general I should keep the squad together. That just seems like the way to go. And get you to, like, over here. P90 style mag. Very cool. I might have to get that warbond then. Also, I lose, what was it, 2 stamina per turn in combat? Okay. So... Oh, there was another... Okay, there was a guy there. There was a guy there up there that I hadn't seen yet. Okay, this guy has spotted me and is now overwatching. Can I see what your targeting cone is? I can't. Okay, I could theoretically 160 hit points. What's the damage? Theoretically, I could kill this guy, but he has armor. If I hit him in the head, though. All right. I think we'll be fine. Oh, he did hit me with a little bit of damage. That's unfortunate. Damage reduction reduces enemy hit points. Amount of damage is reduced by armor value of the body that was hit. Free aim to target less protected parts of the body. Shred damage reduces armor value of the body parts effects by the shred value. All right, I'm going to free aim. Yeah, sorry, pal. You're getting domed.
Succeeded.
Shock damage. Shock damage is not dealing physical damage. It causes them to become dazed in order for the daze to take effect. Shock damage inflicted is greater than the current hit points of the target. Dazed, I'm guessing means he like passes. So I think our boys, I think he's, I think taking 3 autocannon rounds to the face and still surviving is actually the crazier story here. Okay. You. I'm going, what am I going to try and have you do? I'm going to have you dash to here. And then if I wanted to take a shot at you, what are we looking at? Free aim. It's not great. That's not a great shot. I could dash to over here, I think. So I'm going to dash again to like right here. And then I'm going to move to like this little corner right here. All right. And actually, can I can't move up this turn, but next turn I can. Sophia is going to do a pretty similar deal here. I'm going to have her dash to like right here.
Maximum effort.
And I'm actually going to have her go far left though. So I'm going to have her dash over to this side. And then once she's over here, I can have her move up to like right. Have her move to like right here. I don't want her to get totally domed yet. You already had your turn. You, Takeshi, are in a very awkward position because you can't really do anything. I guess go right here. They have a 50 ammo per mag. That's pretty good. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Okay. I like that. I like that. I move you over to here. And next turn, I'll have you take a shot. All right, end turn. Unless he jumps down. That could be bad. Ow! I don't know why I didn't think he... Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. I don't know why in my head I didn't think, you know, they wouldn't just jump down like that. That's, No, don't shoot again. Okay, he can't shoot again, thank goodness. Jeez. Oh, my boy is not doing good. Stop doing that. Their armor is heavier than mine. What do you mean by that? Okay, you are using a health kit. Med kits are powerful tools that can restore hit points and remove stats effects like bleeding and poison. Select target. Can I use it on myself? Can I not use a med kit on myself? No. You can med on yourself? Okay, I got it. Okay, use med kit. Confirm. Okay, my helmet is gone, but could be worse. You are going to shoot. Going to free aim. You're gonna shoot this guy. And... Gotcha. Nice, okay. That went okay, I would say. Ow. They did return fire, though. They did return fire. Press F once the meta is selected. Thank you, thank you. Compared to the base gear, New Jericho's is kind of less accurate, but more armor and more damage. That makes sense. They're literally the NC for real, for real. We're gonna do free aim. Yeah, I'm doming you, actually. I'm killing you, okay? Alright. We got a lot going on here. After that last experience, I don't necessarily like the idea, shall we say, of moving my operative right in front of this guy's face. I'm gonna bash this guy. I'm gonna bash this guy. Save the ammo, and then I can't so Overwatch still costs 3. Wait, Oh, he drew. Sure. I'll take it. Why not? I got nothing else I can do this turn with him. Okay. And you. I could maybe move right here. All right, I'm gonna move right here and enter Overwatch. And try to do like that. And then, you know what? Same deal for you. If this guy like shows up in your field of vision, I want you to just shows up in front of you. I want you to kill him. Just kill that man. Is he hitting me? I can't tell if he hit me or not. I still have cover. I still have an okay amount of cover, so I think I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Shoot. You can't shoot. Okay. Shoot that guy. The aiming on Omar is kind of weird. I wonder if maybe because the autocannon is so big. It ended up surprising your boss. Turns out you're a lot more comfortable using a tool than expected. And at our time, realizing that using said tool doesn't have to take very long when you know what you're doing. Hey, nice. That's good. What are you up to, Bob? I hope you're having a good day. Sounds like you are. I'm going to aim maybe a little bit lower more for the arm. I only hit one of them, unfortunately. Only got one shot on him. Every weapon's aimed for the hip, so waist-high walls can block their shot. That makes sense. That makes sense. That actually explains a lot. I want to shoot this guy. Free aim. Yeah, I believe in you, Takeshi. I should not have believed in you, Takeshi, but you're already here. Do your best.
Targeting.
It helps that you learned that tool in college, so it happened to be used a lot in your failed degree in solution. Hey, you know what? Hey, if it works, it works, right? If it works, it works. Okay, so we're kind of just trading pot shots. We're not really doing anything here. Let's switch to you. Have you move up like right here and just blast this guy in the head. Probably should have done this. Well, I mean, this way I got to make sure I really finished him. There we go. Is that the mission? Mission complete. Okay, so there's only 3 guys. That wasn't bad. Actually, Jacob did get really injured. Jacob did get really injured there. Yeah, apparently it's not a tool that most construction guys are familiar with it. Do you mind sharing what it was? I'm just interested to hear. If not, because it's like specialized, totally understand. No pressure. I just haven't heard of that before. Okay, so fire. So fire from the hip is. I do have to worry about the weapon, heavy weapons.
One day, even after Symes disappeared.
Okay.
It seems to be the defining pattern of your history. Fall, then rise again. I wonder if this points to an underlying weakness.
I think he's throwing shade, but like in a nice way.
I suppose time will have to tell. Time and the choices you make. After all, you are not necessarily defined by what has come before. You can be whatever your will allows.
I'm also assuming that like whatever I have on, whatever I left with is whatever I have on the Manticore right now, right? So like if since I left with X amount of ammo, I don't get to resupply, quote unquote, until I go back to my main base and then I resupply. It's like that med kit I used, that's gone now. Can't tell New Jericho is the indomitable human spirit trademarked. I'm getting that vibe from them.
That is why I did not intervene. We could have stopped those soldiers ourselves.
He's like, I could have stopped them, trust me. I just didn't want to for reasons.
Far more is at stake here than just our ecosystem or our genetic purity.
I do really like their color scheme though. It reminds me a lot of the NC for. Actually, I could totally just color scheme my guys to be the planet-side factions. There's no reason not to. I could make the alien guys VS colors. Wait, that'd be so good.
The real nature of the threat. Perhaps we can work together.
All right, +4 is nice. That's a good start. I like that. I like that. So they like me. They like me a fair bit. Okay, so if I go to personnel, we are. If I go to like equipment, can I see what if I go to edit unit? Okay, no, it looks like we do regain equipment between Looks like we do get equipment back between rounds here. All right, so I'll put a magazine. I'll put 2 magazines in each. I should probably actually redistribute these to make sure my guys have the stuff they need. This is actually really good. This is actually quite helpful. Yeah, Jacob's a little injured. Sophia is probably a little injured as well, but that's okay. Kind of same deal. I'm giving everyone a grenade, and I'm giving everyone who has the Ares at least 2 of these guys. I'm not going to dismiss her. That would be a horrible idea. Edit this guy. All enemies within 10 tiles have their action points reduced to 2 for the next turn. Interesting. New Jericho is quite strict to the definition of purity, though, so good luck if you smell even remotely like a fish. I did get that vibe that they're very. It's like, yeah, you're welcome here, you know, as long as you're one of us. As long as you're one of us. Okay. Oh wait, what? This is Golem B leg. Golem B helmet. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. It's cool. It's less bulky though. I like how bulky this one is. Still very good. Very cinema. I think I'll keep the helmet though. I like the helmet design a little better. Warcry, the most broken ability in the unmodded game, it sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. Am I correct in thinking it is? Scream next to either an enemy, sniper, heavy, and they're unable to... Oh, wait, you're so right. Actually, yeah, you're so right. I don't know why I didn't look at it that way. All right, I'm putting a lot into willpower here. I'm putting a lot into willpower, especially because this guy has the jump jet and the scream ability. I think it'll be quite useful. I think it'll be quite good. So I'm good with that. Go to Takeshi. Takeshi still needs to level up. Oh, actually, go to you. Sorry. Throw on this, and then throw on a grenade as well. Everyone gets a grenade. Everyone gets a med kit. Takeshi, you have not really leveled up much, have you? You also have neither grenade nor med kit, because I kind of forgot to give you one. My bad, my man. I guess I'll just give you some willpower real quick. Give you a little bit of willpower. You don't have any abilities to use, but you'll get them. All right, 20. So I get extra stealth and speed. Overwatch cost is reduced by an action. I actually really like this. Actually, I get a little bit more movement and then also get better Overwatch. This seems pretty good. This seems pretty good. Is this actually good or no? I like the sound of that. Action point cost of the next shot with a proficient weapon is reduced by 1. Okay. Sniper rifles and handguns. So it doesn't have a limit per turn. So theoretically, if I had a lot of will points, I could do 2 shots per turn if need be. Or I could move a bit farther and then take a shot. Pretty good. Most perks are great in this game. Some are just better than others. I was gonna say the thief seems like it could be good. But I think I'll have to go down like a kind of specific build for that. For now, just give will points. I'm fine using a little bit of Phoenix SP to get her there. All right. Ooh, and sorry, I forgot to also give you. Actually, I do want you to have the handgun. I want you to have the med kit here, and then I want you to have a handgun ammo. Sorry, no, I need Cypher. Need Cypher ammo, and then also another one of these. Take 2. Take 2, and then actually go back. I think for you, did I give you 2 of these guys? No, I only gave you 1, so let's give you 1 of these as well. You can quick aim and fire a pistol for 0 AP. Oh, that's smart. That's way smarter, actually. I guess it costs... So theoretically, you could get 2 pistol shots and a sniper shot out for... what do you call it? For in a single turn if you use your willpower correctly. Nice. I like that. I like that. All right, we have our bases. So we actually got some materials, so I can build stuff. Okay. So am I understanding research lab correctly in that the research lab will increase my research speed How are you doing, Lewin? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. How's it different from XCOM besides the fact you can't get revealing clothing mods for the women? Well, I don't know about that one yet. We could still check the Steam Workshop. I have enough of whatever the opposite of faith is in humanity that I'm sure they're there. The big difference is that this game basically uses physics for targeting instead of percentage, which means if, like, for instance, we had a person hiding in a corner where they had a wall in front and then like a barrel to their left side, and the enemy like shot a bullet and it actually ended up going through the gap between and hitting us, which sounds bad. You're like, wait, that sounds horrible. But then it also means if I'm like really high up and I'm behind like a medium cover, I'm really basically behind full cover because they can't physically like point the gun to hit me above because of how angles work, which is really cool. I also have a really cool free aim that I'll show off here. X-Pirates is more than just a lewd mod. You mean it definitely is a lewd mod, but it's a lewd mod with incredible strategic and tactical depth. I see, just like Black Reliquary for Dark's Dungeon. Fair enough. I don't think Black Reliquary is explicitly lewd, but it like I've seen the classes they add. I know what kind of man you are, Mr. Modder. Like, those are the best. Sometimes you need a little sauce with your sauce, right? But okay. Training facility sounds good. In my mind, this is me. I gotta research. In my mind, I want to research as quickly as possible because that's gonna be what lets me keep up with the tech, with the evolution of the Pandorans, right? That is going to be what lets me keep up with their tech. So do we want to build a research lab? Do we want to build a lot of research labs? Do we want to build like more fabrication plants to build stuff faster? Do we want to build more training facilities to get like really good passive upgrades for our guys? What do you guys think is kind of a way to go? I guess don't No, I'm fine talking it out. I don't mind. I guess maybe this is like technically spoiler, but I don't care because I like talking this stuff out with you guys. Their facility stack as long as they're in the same base. So usually make a second base a training base with 4 training centers, rename it to Phoenix Daycare to get level 7 rookies maxed out ASAP. That makes sense. That makes sense where it's like, I imagine economy of scales plays pretty heavily. So it's probably not like a vehicle bay. I'm guessing every base needs one, but like not every base needs like a research lab. So it might be better to separate out and then build up for the individual things. I could see that. I did a quick 12-minute kill all bugs, and the LMG deleted light armor bugs, but suffers when it comes to Hive Guard or the medium armors. I guess for those, you can maybe switch to like just an adjudicator or something. Did you try that, or how do you get around it? How many bases? Right now we just have one because we just started this like an hour ago. You're researching your starting base and some manufacturing to see how many of each you have active at top screen. Research is blue, manufacturing is orange. Got it. All right, that's kind of what I was thinking. So I'm down. Resources. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of our this. And I'm assuming at some point, either maybe through talking with factions or later buildings down the tech tree, we can start getting passive generation of these. All research and manufacturing stack across all bases. Got it. So those basically scale really well across bases. So if I have like an extra spot, it's never bad to throw like a research lab in. Hey, it makes sense. Personnel. This does worry me because I worry if the base gets attacked when there's 0 personnel, I just instantly lose it. Actually, I'm going to ask, I know, again, I'm kind of asking a lot of questions, so I apologize if I kind of blunder my way into spoiler. But if I have 0 personnel at a base and it gets attacked, do I just instantly lose the base? So, or is there a way around? Like, do I kind of always need to have someone at a base just for a little bit of help? Usually end a game with like 10 of each research and manufacturing. All right, so we're on a pretty good start. Yeah, so training, because it's like XCOM-y, so we get like levels and stuff. So if I just stick a guy in a base and wait, then we can get some good levels. You'll be warned if an invasion is coming. Okay, cool. So it's not just like it pops up and you deal with it. You get a warning. That's good. I want to get closer here. I think personnel-wise, we're okay on stamina. Some of us are a little low on health, but I don't think we're like totally near about to die. Does it carry like my armor durability? Does armor durability? It doesn't look like armor durability carries between missions. So like the armor we got like shredded on, I think is fixed now. You haven't played the game? No, you're all good, Lou. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, because I also have a lot. We're gonna like I said, we're gonna get close to the mist, because that's where the game said we kind of need to focus our stuff. Item HP restores post mission. Ammo must be bought. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. Makes sense. All right, let's check out over here then and explore. The disciples of... Oh! Okay, so this is another haven, the poison within. The disciples of Anu, haven of Nadra, a mutated worm infestation is causing serious problems. The locals have placed their hopes in Taxiarch Nurgle, the disciples' greatest military hero, but Nurgle is said to be fighting a series of pitched battles against the Pandorans and has been unable to help. We could eradicate the infestation ourselves, helping the haven and creating a good first impression with the faction. Eliminate the mutated worm infestation. Yeah, sure. That works. Okay. Nurgle. Yeah, I did read that. I was like, Nurgle, you sure? Nurgle TM. Change the spelling a little bit. These guys are more wormy, I would say, though. I'd say these guys are more wormy, or more biological. Well, I guess Nurgle's kind of biological, but he's kind of Roddy biological. From what I've seen of the Pandorans and the mutation, they almost seem more Slanesh-like than Nurgle-like. New mech is a flame worth anti-tank cannon, the other has a shield and a GL. Ooh, I do want to kind of maybe try the shield. I'm a sucker for mechs with shields. How are you liking them so far? Grenades are universal thrown weapons that deal damage to all targets in the sphere of effect. The distance which they can be thrown depends on the strength. Okay, just kill all enemies. Okay. Yeah, ooh, the maps are really small. I don't hate that, though. I don't hate that. It's like, they're small, but very content-filled, which I like. All right, Takeshi, move up to, like, right here. All right, so immediately found a worm. Immediately found a worm here. Don't have it because you're out of metals. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Are you just grinding for him right now? Oh, can I not hit him? Okay. I guess over... Oh, sorry, no, I meant to move him right here. I like as well that it's like based on movement. So if I accidentally moved my guys here, that didn't take my whole movement point. I was able to like kind of just get him over here and then finish off the movement essentially. Re-aim. So we missed all of our shots, actually. We did miss every single shot there, it looks like. We did miss all of the shots. They have a starting mission. They are all smaller than the average ones, but it's not the size of the map that matters. That's how you use it. That is, truer words have never been spoken. I agree. I agree. I'm gonna do jet jump to like right here and just try and get a view of the battlefield. Oh. Okay. I mean, might as well. I've got a lot of will points. Warcry. That way at least they hopefully don't annihilate me here. That way they hopefully don't like super kill me.
Moving to position.
Okay, and then I can use, where is it? Reload. So if I click on this? Okay, and then I can fire my weapon. All right, and let's try to kill it. And I missed again. Oh, but I can do it again because I have another action point. I missed again. The worms, dude. Oh, these guys are great. These guys are great. Oh, Overwatch is just free with the pistol? Free pistol Overwatch. Very cool. I'm just putting, if that worm moves, that worm takes a step. Okay. Sophia, I'm gonna have you move like over. I guess like move over here.
Sprinting.
And then not really much you can. Oh, I should have had her use her dash. For now, just your turn's done, I guess. You can use your dash though, because I'll remember this useful ability you have. And then we're gonna move to like right here and let's kill the worm. Kill the worm. Please don't miss. Finally, somebody hits. Somebody hit a target, finally. All right, and Sophia, you can move up to, like, right here.
Hostile spotted.
Where? Oh, he's far enough away. We're fine. We're fine, I think. And turn. Okay. That, you know, we spent 3 turns worth of people and ammo to kill a worm, but we got there eventually. Eventually we made it. Oh, okay, they're actually coming down. I don't know how much these guys cost to attack or how many action points they have. Interesting. So if I go to you, Omar, are you good? Did they hurt him? He's not, he doesn't seem to have a poison status effect. I think he's fine. He seems to be okay. This looks like XCOM. It is a very similar style of game, yes. Welcome in, Proxy. Hope you're having a good day. I forget. Was this game made by former XCOM devs from like the games from the 90s, or am I misremembering? I want to say, I feel like you guys might have mentioned that at some point, but I could be incorrect. But it is very, very cool. I really like it. I'm very much enjoying it right now. I like the movement. I like the weapons. I'm excited to see how some of the abilities play out. Made by Julian Gallup, the man behind the OG XCOM. Okay, very nice, very nice. I mean, these guys don't have range, so I kind of don't have to worry too much about the... Oh, but I can't shoot because that was 2 movement points, which would have let me shoot with this guy.
Targeting.
By free aim, I'm probably gonna miss. Go for it. I should not have gone for it. But one more time, maybe. There we go. See, I'm so good at this game. I'm never punished for making bad plays. Never punished. I mean, I probably will be later. I most certainly will be later. But for now, never punished. All right, and then shoot this guy in the head. Or brain? Do worms have? I guess worms have heads. Everything has a head. You were gonna go over here, I guess.
Making haste.
I don't. Yeah, there's not too many worm. This is a. These are like the starter missions, so they're not too crazy. They're not too crazy. I can see that. We'll dash to like right here. Try and get a shot. Okay. Out of curiosity, has he ever said like, oh, this game is kind of like what I imagine XCOM would be, or was he like, yeah, you know, I took XCOM and what I liked and disliked and then made this game? Like, has he ever said how the development of XCOM affected this game? Because that is something I'd be interested in. Yeah, I'm guessing there are probably a lot of these little worms here. That would make sense to me.
Heading out.
And then Irina's just gonna do a little...
Ready to fire.
Do a little shot. Okay, but what about again? There we go. That's what I like to see. You, Takeshi, are, I guess, gonna go up here and see if you can spot any more worms. Actually, it might just be like this guy right... It might be this last guy right here. And fire. There we go. Okay, there are more worms somewhere. I just don't know where. Saw the success of the reboot and decided there was still a market for XCOM style games, so he got some investors and devs to make this. He did a very good job. I mean, I'm really liking the game.
Right there.
He did good. Very good. The worm slug is kind of meh as an enemy, not a nid. It's not a tyrannid, that's true. It is not a tyrannid, which is a bit unfortunate. But, you know, honestly, these guys, like, we've seen more, like, buggy enemies, I feel. But I'm actually really interested to see the more Cthulhu-y ones, because this game honestly seems more Cthulhu-esque, and, like, inspired than, like, biological, if that makes sense. Chrysalid? I assume we're gonna get... They kind of described it as, like, they're evolving, so I imagine early game... Little worms, very easy. As we start going, they're gonna start evolving, and we're gonna need, like, we're gonna fight, like, bigger guys like that, right? Injured. Well, they didn't get injured here. They're just currently injured. I want that. I want that so bad. That is so cool. Oh, I want that. You like his work? He recently released another game called Chip and Claws vs. Brainoids. That's more kid-friendly, third-person shooter arts. Yes, I'll have to check it out. That actually sounds really cool.
But I'm gonna break.
I do like fun little games like that.
Now
There's still a demo available. Yeah, I'll
you.
check it out for sure.
Exalted is the only
I mean,
one who has
I'm really
real
liking
answers. West
this.
may be clever and Sanhedrin may sound great.
Okay.
But only the Exalted is dealing with the world as it actually is. She can lead us out of this
Okay.
mess. Give us lives worth living.
So basically, these are the guys who are like, we're gonna kind of meld with whatever new alien biology there is. We'd like to know more. And then once they kind of go from there, I think.
Work your way up from the apostle to the once born to the keeper of the threshold, all the way up to the Synod
I like how he's like just listing off the bureaucracy of ranks, basically.
But trust me, it'll be worth it. And if the Synod gives you trouble, let me know.
All right, he's pretty nice. He's helping us out. I like that. So there's an unexplored site here. How are we looking personnel-wise? I don't know. I'm kind of like, I think I'd rather go... Takeshi is gonna get your dash. Wait, dash or sniper rifle proficiency? Interesting. So I could make this... He loses out on willpower, but he gains extra damage with snipers. Is this different from... If I go to Irina... So she just has sniper training. So essentially, I gain a proficiency and kind of a buff, but I get a debuff as well. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Trooper. So, or I could just get better at assault rifles later on. Extra accuracy and less damage dealt. So theoretically, I could go sniper and then get cautious. And then I'd get a 15% damage bonus and a 20% accuracy bonus. Not played a vanilla run of this game since the latest update came out, so old meta strats used are probably no longer relevant, but the patch came around since a bunch of modders made an overhaul called Terror from the Void that perfects the game once you have tried the original. That's it. I was thinking Terror from the Deep was what it was called, Terror from the Void. That's, yeah, because Terror from the Deep is the XCOM, the name of the 90s XCOM. So it's Terror of the Void because this is, you know, similar but different. That's right. I like the sniper. I think we already have one that's good. I don't want to go too crazy into it. It's the sequel to the 90s XCOM. That's right. Got it. I think we just get him a dash. A dash is good. Get him some willpower. 7. We'll hold on to the Phoenix for now. We'll hold on to that for now. I'm gonna be a little we might find something scary in there, and I don't want to. Okay, we're gonna save. I don't want to save Scum. And I don't really intend to. But if it turns out that going to this is like not something I should do right now, then we'll find out the hard way.
Research complete.
Phoenix Archives research complete. Nice. So does Terror from the Void, like, how does it overhaul? Does it just add, like, new factions and stuff, or does it change, like, gameplay mechanics as well? After recovering the base and analyzing the data banks that have been left functional, it's clear that Phoenix Point is the only operating Phoenix base. There may be other bases out there, but we need to find them and bring them back online. There's no sign of Randolph Symes 3, but he has left something potentially useful for us.
Randolph Symes was the last leader of the Phoenix Project.
Okay.
His great-grandfather had been there when it was founded, and he was there.
How do we get a new base? I'm not sure.
When we took back Phoenix Point,
I'm imagining we probably explore and find them.
In his final days, as the world collapsed
like we might have to probably do like a mission to clear it out as well.
Virus. Somewhere in the complicated history of the project, in decades of missions and investigations.
Okay, so we have. Oh, so we've known about the Pandora virus for a long time.
His notes were damaged. Too many.
Interesting.
Of the files corrupted. But perhaps if we could retrace his
because
steps,
I was thinking the Pandora virus looked like it popped up in 2046 and we were officially collapsed by 2049. So it was a pretty quick collapse here. but maybe either it was a longer collapse and I misunderstood the intro cinematic, or we've known about it for a long time, but it only recently became a problem. Funny story, the OG XCOM had a bug on its initial release where after quitting and reloading the game would reset your own difficulty to the easiest setting. So after receiving feedback that the game was too easy, Terror from the Deep was made to be even harder. Oh, so essentially, basically, people were just quitting and reloading just as like part of playing the game, which reset it to super easy. So they thought the game was really easy, but because they were on like a hard setting, but it got reset without realizing it. So then Terror from the Deep comes out when they're like, well, everyone said the game was easy, so we made it really hard. They presumably fixed the bug at some point, and now people are like, oh god, this is way harder. That's actually pretty funny. All critical Phoenix Pro objectives interact with the Phoenix point symbol in the objectives panel. Completing these objectives will bring you closer to solving the Pandora virus crisis. Taking this course is not the only path to victory. That's interesting, because generally, you know, it's like XCOM. It's like in XCOM, it's like, oh, you know, you stop the Avatar project, you win. But this is interesting. I imagine I imagine there's ways to victory depending on the factions you choose. And I wonder if we'll be able to communicate with the Pandora virus at some point, because they're getting more intelligent, which would be interesting. If we like just straight up betray humanity. The bug was fixed and people got rocked by how hard the sequel was. Right. That's actually really fun. Total War Warhammer had a bug where selecting hard difficulty to give you easy. Oh, really? Is that in the first one or the current ones? Randolph signed the 3's notes to indicate the existence of a private retreat owned by the Symes family, used as a place of meditation and research, may contain information that could help us understand what Symes was trying to achieve in his final days. The Symes retreat, which is our operatives to investigate. There are a number of inactive Phoenix bases spread throughout the world. In order to activate them, select the base on the geoscape and select activate base from the menu. Activation costs resources, and the cost increase with each base activated. There's an increasing possibility that the bases will be infested after you activate them. You'll need to send a squad to clear out the infestation before you can use the base. Okay. So essentially, and that's the, okay, so that's the retreat. So basically we can get, we can get more bases, but we have to clear. Okay, but this one is 0 infestation because it's like the first one we get. But if we go for, interesting. So we could try potentially going for like, Phoenix Omega would be interesting. Because it's right in the zone, right? I don't know. Okay, I don't know if that'd be a really good idea or a really bad idea. It was a while ago. Okay, so they've since fixed it. Because it's like we'd have a base. I don't even know if like the mist is something we can like push back or not. The augury. Okay, to catch the wind of an ongoing Ani ritual called the augury, it's a form of divination based on the observation of birds and signs in the sky. The disciples deem the readings of utmost importance, broadcasting the same message on all frequencies. It says, the moon is dark and the gods dance in the night. Dia faram, dia fadam. There's terror in the sky. The long winging flight through the void shall find its resting place tonight. And those below shall suffer one and all. Dia faram, dia fadam. One and all. Somehow this unnerving sound clip manages to cause unease even among the most scientifically minded members of our staff. Check facilities, see if it has what you need. Ooh, that's a good point as well. Okay. Heads up, ahead. Operatives have discovered a large screaming head which appears to have grown on top of an old warehouse. The head is only vaguely human and in some ways resembles a very large pumpkin. Its eyes bulge and drip with a viscous pus-like fluid. Stalks resembling antennae grow from its balding pate. It appears to be screaming the same word over and over again, something on Uglog or Nunot. It caught in a variety of intonations. We should contact the disciple. We lose tech. I kind of want the disciples to like me. Sometimes base spawns with an aircraft already in it. Ooh, that would be nice. Let's contact the disciples. I think they'd like that. Ooh, they really liked that. The disciples sent a team to investigate and promised to share any interesting findings. They're thankful for being alerted to the existence of this cellophilic novum, whether it turns out to be sacred or just an aberration. Cool. Okay. Actually, that was really cool. So you have... So if it has an aircraft hangar, does it automatically have an aircraft in it then? Is that basically how that works? Because you have... Aircraft hangar. What is the aircraft? If I go to bases. Okay, that's vehicle bay. Or does it just... If it... You'll see an icon for a plane hovering over the base if an aircraft is there. Okay, so I don't see it here, so I don't think they have one. Because if we do that, we would save about 10 days of manufacturing time, and we could spend also all those resources we could spend on something else, right? So I don't think these guys have one. Right down here. Although actually I can't read, it doesn't matter though, because I have a limited range, right? I am limited by my range. So I could go here, but I can't make it over here because I don't even know how to get over there. You go through 3 planes if you could. It says I have a max of 2. It says I have a max of 2 up here, so I don't think I can get above that for now. I probably get a research later that lets me get more, I imagine. Okay, so this one has one though. I know that because he has a little plane there. You don't need to be physically present to activate a base. Oh, okay. Okay. So this guy has a plane because it's right here. It's remote activated. Render it operational. I just barely enough to do it, but we're gonna do it. Manticore available after activation. Hell yeah. Keep out an abandoned Phoenix base online. Repair the damaged facilities to make it fully operational. Base info. Repair facility. Okay. So to repair the facility, we do need... It increases the more hangars you have. Oh, okay. So once I repair the facility, it'll go up, essentially. Okay, under repair. Nice. All right. That's good. For now, we're going to keep exploring these areas that are in the red zone. We can now recruit soldiers from havens. Nice. We created a set of biometric and psychological tests in order to identify potential recruits. We need to locate havens with leaders favorable to our cause and barter any resources they want in order to secure our recruitment choices. It'll probably be cheaper and easier for us to get recruits from havens with higher populations. You can move your new aircraft around as well. Alrighty, nice. Wait, okay, so I can't do fights though. So I probably would want to recruit some people then before I would do that. Makes for a great way to recruit people. Oh, I could just recruit people that way? Recruiting is vital in order to achieve victory. In order to recruit, send your aircraft to Haven with the recruit soldier icon next to it. Then select Haven info from the site menu and press the recruit button to the training zone of the Haven. You can only recruit if you have enough resources and the Haven leader has a positive attitude. With the empty plane. Okay. So Manticore 2 can go to neither. Because it doesn't look like they have recruitment available. It does not look like they have recruitment available right now. Does not look like they have a recruit icon, I believe. Can I even go? So I think I have to go. I can't send back either. So it might be either a range issue or maybe I have to wait till it's repaired. Schwarzer's new. Yeah, I was gonna say I think we gotta get a viable route. Range issue. Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's get this guy down here. Oh, sorry, I meant to explore. I kind of wasted some time there, unfortunately. Summary, mindfraggers are a bioweapon designed to control and possibly abduct human subjects. The creature's head detaches from the body during an attack, becoming permanently linked to its host. Fortunately, killing the attached creature will remove it safely, restoring the victim to a normal state of 9. 22% arthropod, 30% human, 75% unknown. Mind control, precise mechanism is unknown. Reproduction, eggs from hatcheries and Pandoran colonies. Very fast but unable to climb or jump high, so take the high ground. Easy to kill, very vulnerable to explosives. Once attached, dispatch it with a single shot weapon to minimize damage to the victim. The Foundation of Freedom. New Jericho.
Funny how that crude name our soldiers came up with stuck. Appropriate, I suppose. These vile creatures personify everything that makes the Pandorans so despicable. They are designed to rob us of our will, of our humanity.
Nice. Okay, if we go to research. Oh, there's a lot we have now. Grenade launcher technology. Okay. I'm gonna get Disciples of Anu. Haven trade protocols. We can now trade resources. Win population census. That is probably helpful. Haven trade protocols, poison worm, and then the grenade launcher. I can't make grenade launchers right now, but we could get it later. So it's a little bit lower there on the priority. Okay, so we found another haven. Cool. Okay, so like these havens will eventually come under attack, essentially, and I can choose to help them or not. I help them or I don't help them. And Cinderian Sage left Matoka. Oh, cool. Okay. So we have now Cinderian. Okay. At Cinderian Haven and Matoka, the situation is tense. Someone figured out that our open and democratic society would be easy to infiltrate and steal from. One of the Haven citizens sells our operatives. They pretended to join us and they made off with some critical research, which I assume they want to sell to another faction. The citizen sighs. I said they made off, but the truth is they didn't get very far. In fact, they're stuck in the Haven, but as you imagine, this is a strange situation. These people pretend to be our friends. They lived in Matoka for months, all just make a profit. I suppose old habits die hard. We could assist Cinderian with this problem. Stop a group of thieves who's stolen critical research. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this, and then maybe we have our guys explore a little more and then rest for a bit. I do want to recruit, because I want to have... Ideally, I would like to have one squad always out doing stuff. Maybe have like two squad... Maybe have one squad in the second plane that's just like two guys that are mostly exploring. And then another squad that's like out there actually doing like missions that require fighting. They had a crouch button. I don't think they have Beast Wolf. What are you up to, though? Hope you're having a good day. I don't think there's a way to crouch. I haven't really been looking for it, though, I will admit. Hope you're having a good day. This is, I will say, despite us being in the apocalypse, it's very clean here. It's very nice. So we'll go, like, right here. Jump up this way. Wow, I didn't spot any of them. Where are they? Okay, interesting. Interesting. For now, just standby mode, I guess. What do you, I hope you're having a good day, though. I am really liking this game so far. I am really liking it. Okay. I guess go right here. Huh. I don't necessarily like that I don't know where they're at. I don't like that they're hiding somewhere. Hiding somewhere over here. I guess that's just how it is sometimes.
Sprinting.
And then, okay. Right here, let's end turn. Independent action. I guess independent just means, like, bandits that aren't quite bandits. No main, no crouch in this game, only when your soldier's next to half cover they crouch. This is one of the best covers, heavy towards your enemy with half on the sides to minimize their profile. Okay. Okay, so there's a guy down there. There's a guy down there, and then there's a guy potentially in here. I'm gonna use my jump jet guy, because jump jet is super fun, and I really like it. It's fun, and I like using it. We're gonna jump jet to like right here. Look at the stealth faction; they'll see you long before you see them. I'm getting that impression, yeah. I'm getting that impression right about now. I don't like the fact that you said they'll see me. They'll see me is not what I call inspiring. What I am going to do is I'm going to figure out if I can shoot through windows or not. Actually, I should have used my dash there. That would have been a lot better. So that's what I'll do for you.
No rest for the wicked.
And then... Am I able to? I am. Yeah, for a thief, you got some, here, we'll just have you shoot. Alright, not bad. And then I guess I can do just hold for now. You got real annoyed by the lack of crouch button considering the free aim nature of the combat. I do really, yeah, I do like the free, how, I guess, freeing the combat is with the free aim. I guess it would feel a little, maybe oddly restrictive after that to be like, well, you can't actually just crouch to crouch though. I can see how that'd feel weird. Out of curiosity, how far into the game did you get? I will say I am really liking it right now. You already used all your action points though. You though have not. I'm gonna move you up to here for now. And then I think that's everybody. Yes, end turn. That was a laser gun. He's shooting lasers at me. 330 hours beat at once? Damn. Is this a 200+ hour game, guys? I thought this would be like 40 to 60. 200 is that's longer than Terra Invicta. That's even longer than Terra Invicta was. That was already a very long game. Interestingly enough, the lasers aren't breaking the glass. I don't know if that's just because their hand is like glitching through and shooting, actually having them shoot through, or lasers maybe don't go through glass. I was just, that's a lot of content, I guess. A lot of content. Ah, they shot my gun. All right, enemy spotted. Well, there's a lot more of them than on the last mission. Ow, jerk. That's with multiple failures and a few restarts. Beating your first round of 60 is about what you'd expect. Okay, got it. Good to know, good to know. Okay, I dash. I'm gonna dash to like right here. And then I'm gonna move to like right here. And then I'm gonna shoot this guy and kill him, because I should be able to kill him. Yeah, you should die, pal. Or not, or you won't die. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, good to, you know, I like games. I like games. I even like long games. I don't know if I like a game that long. That might be a bit much for me, I will admit.
Oh!
You know, maybe let's try an Overwatch, like here, and if this guy moves, we'll try to take another shot at him. But that didn't go as well as I would have liked it to. Now this guy, I think is dead. No, he's dazed. Fair enough. Why headshots? Center mass is more reliable, and more headshots are not instant kill in this game. That's true. That is true. I guess I'm just used to doing headshots in games. I'm used to it, so I'm like, well, I should headshot because I can.
Acquiring target.
I should headshot, so I did not mean to click that. I meant to go free.
That was a kill.
Well, that worked out actually, so I guess that's fine. That actually worked out quite well, so I'm good with that. Go like right here. And let's see if we can shoot this guy in front of me. A center mass shot. Okay, I'm starting. I am starting to see how center mass might be the way to go. It's gonna be hard to unlearn literal decades of, hey, you should aim for the head. That's gonna be hard to unlearn.
Oh.
It's gonna take a while. Can I switch and just take a shot with the pistol, I guess? Go for it, man. Damn, okay. You say only one arm, they cannot use two-handed weapons. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Okay, hell yeah. Who still has stuff they can do? You've done your stuff, you did your stuff, you did your stuff, you did your stuff. Yeah, I think everyone did their stuff. Okay. Yeah, you're not built different with the pistol like I am, actually. Okay, maybe you are. That kind of hurt. Yeah, that does also apply to bi dudes, which I am maybe a little concerned about. Wow, okay, so I guess the pistol only cost 1 to shoot. What does dazed do? I thought it would stun him, but it doesn't appear to. Are you shooting? They really want to kill my sniper. My goodness, they do not like her. They are not her biggest fan. Like, ow. All right, you're gonna use a med kit on yourself, and then I'm gonna have you probably move away. Means he only gets 1 AP on his turn, and then dazed is removed. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it was like a full stun.
Ready to fire.
I'm gonna have you move like over here, I guess. Again, the AI is just locking in on Irina for whatever reason. I go to you. And then... Actually, I have a grenade. Let's use that.
I know how to do this.
Yeah, might as well. Full cover is not always cover in this game, and trees are awful as they are round. Oh, I see. Also, I have learned something today. I've learned something. Grenades will destroy cover, but they don't go through it, which makes sense. I don't know why I hadn't considered that. I don't know why I hadn't considered that. I was kind of just like, yeah, it'll go around. I can just throw it willy-nilly. That is not how that works. All right. Do I have a good shot on this guy? I have an okay shot. Let's see if we can get him. I think we can kill him next turn. So free aim or shoot basically is just telling them to go center mass. I'm gonna have you dash to like right here. Okay, so trees around, so they're not actually good cover. They're full cover, but they're not actually like that good of cover.
To get there in one piece.
And then you just shoot this guy. All right, 2 shots hitting is better than nothing. That again, better than nothing. I'll take it. You aren't really. I guess you war cry and just reduce their shots next turn. And then I'll have you. Well, you'll move here next turn to shoot that guy. You're done. You can move where? Have you move right here and then shoot this guy. And then, yeah, kill this guy. Oh, he's so close to death, but not quite there. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Well, luckily they're taking pot shots. They're not going to hit. So I'm good with that. Ooh, she might be in a bit of a sticky situation there. What I am going to do... I'm gonna run down here. And then I'm gonna bash him. And then I'm gonna bash him. Yeah. I didn't need to, but it was satisfying. I'll say that. And Warcry. Warhammer 3 dropped a new update. Game is now unplayable. You're expecting to fix it in a day or two. Oh, what'd they do to make it unplayable, out of curiosity? I did see they did an update today, but I haven't really like looked at it at all. When I move, bash and scream. If it works, right? If it works, apparently I have a shot on this guy. Wow, that actually almost got him as well. It's I know my average Friday night may not, you know, come across as sound tactical advice, but I assure you, it is actually the way to go. And we're going to bash and just beat this guy up. Beat him up. Oh, it does damage my equipment a little bit though. This game isn't true to XCOM. You're landing 30% of your shots. I really like the, what do you call it? I'm really liking the I guess how it does the shots here. It's actually really, really cool. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, simulated bullet physics is really... I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I can go back to XCOM after this, which is a bummer because I do really like the lore and everything of XCOM. I like this one as well, of course. I'm really digging this so far, but I do love the lore and world and just how XCOM looks and is put together. So, but man, this is nice.
Living in a big bubble, and I know we can appear that way, but the truth is, we are more like a powder
Matoka,
keg.
this wretched earth. Okay.
Trying to build a truly democratic society without hierarchies involves a lot of arguing. The terraformers want one thing.
Oh, so they're trying to do democratic in like the ancient Greek sense where everybody has one vote.
Stas tries to keep everyone
interesting.
Calm. Every haven has a totally different set of priorities. And then
no longer missing point blank shots is hard to leave. Right? It is kind of hard to leave because it's like, well, he's right in front of me.
I'm being honest about our flaws because I think, crazily enough, the whole thing works.
I mean, Access all
something remarkable, given everything we've been through, and the
I really want money. I do really want payment, but I don't want the factions to hate me.
Think about it, please.
So
We have a lot in common.
I guess we
Here is
have to
your
say
payment.
acts of solidarity
We
do not
believe in
require
people being
payments.
rewarded for their labor.
Fine, I suppose.
Then you have our
Oh, we still get
gratitude.
tech. Okay. I'm fine with that, I guess. I suppose I'm okay with that. All right, and now I can have you go to Phoenix Point here. I guess I'll no, actually, we'll pick this up. We'll have to pick this up next week because I am out of times to delay the ads, and I really do not want to put you guys in ads and then immediately end stream, but I do have to end stream because it's nearly midnight here. So, outro stuff, outro time, yeah, outro time. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. Bum, 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 bum. Hi, my name is Chatterson. I stream video games. If you enjoy hanging out games while I play games, please feel free to follow. If not, totally cool. Just thanks for being here and hanging out. I have a ton of fun playing games on my own. But once when I get to play with all you guys, I have way more fun. When will next Phoenix Point be? We're gonna make this our new Tuesday game. So we'll do this next Tuesday. I like to kind of have 8 games on a day. So yeah, this will be our new Tuesday game. Yeah, I'm maybe Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure what I want to do with Wednesdays yet, but probably Tuesday or Wednesday. That'll be on the Discord, which is in the area here. Also, let's get that. I'll get the raid started. We'll head over to, where are we going to head is the question. Who's streaming right now that we know? It actually is anyone doing Phoenix Point? Anyone doing Phoenix Point? I can try to keep you guys in a same stream. Unfortunately, no. That's okay, though. I'll send you guys to... Where am I going to send you guys to is the good question. I'll send you guys over to Sneaky. He's always... Actually, no. Yeah. I'll send you over to Sneaky. Hold on. I'm trying to see what people have rated us recently, because we do rate Sneaky somewhat often. So if there's someone on who rated us recently, I'd like to return the favor. So I'm going to actually pull up my little screen here. I do apologize. This might take a quick second. But no, I'm really liking the game so far. The whole like free view thing is really, really, really cool. I think it's really cool how it's like I can kind of choose where to aim. I like it better than something like VATS as well. In like Fallout, where it's like you sort of like kind of choose what your like a body part, and then it like shoots at it. But it's like you have like this kind of area where you shoot, and then there's like, and then you can choose where, and you could maybe kind of like have some of it on the head, some of it on the VATS is still a percent to, yeah, VATS is still a percent to hit. Well, this is just kind of gives you, it feels like you're really on the ground of like the soldier, because it's so what do you call it? Because it's so similar, because you're like, it's just like a bullet bloom in like an FPS, but it's like a turn-based thing, which is really, 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 really cool. Which is really, 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 really cool. I'm a big fan of that. All right, so we are going to. All right, we'll rate into. Where are we gonna go? Sorry, I'm back. My mind's a little mush right now. My mind's a little mush right now. I think I just said that twice, didn't I? Oh, actually, we can go. Yeah. Because Xenonauts is kind of similar, right? Xenonauts is kind of similar as a game. So I'll send you guys into this guy. He looks like he's doing Xenonauts. I think maybe we saw him playing RimWorld like forever ago. Seems like a cool dude though, so we'll send you that way. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. Xenonauts 2 was just recently released. Oh, really? Ooh, that's very cool. All right, so we'll rate into this guy. Outro stuff. Sorry, proper outro time. Hi, my name's Chatters, and I stream video games. If you enjoy hanging out live stream, please feel free to follow. If not, totally cool. Just thanks for being here and hanging out. I have a ton of fun playing games on my own, but once I have way more fun playing them with you. playing them on my own. I like to play them with you guys. Sorry, my brain is dead. I messed up the outro. Discord. I put weekly schedule in there. Schedule. I send out a ping when I go live. Tons of fun, super cool people in there. I highly recommend if you want to know what we're playing and when. That's the place to be. So after that, there's also the Twitter. I just use like announce the stuff on there. So if I'm running late for stream or something, I'll be on the Twitter as well as the Discord. And then finally, there's the YouTube. I put the VODs on there, so you want to see some of the other games we play. If you want to see Phoenix Point, if you want to see Mutant Road Zero, that'll be on there as well. These VODs are split, so they will be split into their own little videos. And yeah, we're gonna be raiding over to Kashua Hakase now. They are doing Dino Nuts 2, and it looks very cool. I've had my eye on it, so it's cool to see someone playing it. Especially if it's now in 1.0, I'll definitely be checking that out. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a game. I don't remember what we're doing, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Get some good rest. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.